And good Monday morning, everybody. We're playing football on a Monday morning here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. It is the Weslaco Wildcats taking on Brownsville Veterans. Carlos Robledo along with Mike Gonzalez. Mike Gonzalez, good morning to you.
Good morning, Carlos. How are you doing today? I'm barely waking up right now.
Well, it is a holiday week for WISD. Everybody is off, but we are playing football this morning. We got our coffee ready to go. It kind of has a college feel to it because it is playoff type of atmosphere because every game from here on out is important to the Wildcats and, of course, for Brownsville Veterans as well. But it feels good to be playing football, even it is on a Monday.
That's 2020 for you, Carlos, bringing unique circumstances. Usually the week of Thanksgiving, 11 o'clock game, I'll see the Texas Longhorns play. Yep. But for this year, it's a little bit different. We have the Weslaco East Wildcats on a Monday morning, which I'll put my retirement money on it. I don't think it's ever happened at WISD ever before, playing a Monday morning football game.
Yeah, usually Monday morning or a Saturday morning, any type of morning football game, you're going to have your junior highs, your middle schools playing it. When is the last time that you went to a Monday football game?
Oh my goodness, Carlos. I would have, you know what? I would have to think when the Dallas Cowboys played the New York Giants on the Monday night football game at Texas Stadium back in 2006. That would be the closest thing that I've gone to a football game on a Monday.
All right, so a lot going on here today in this game, a lot of implications for this football game. So let's take a look at the standings. Remember, the 16-5A broken up into two zones. You got the East Zone and you got the West Zone. So let's take a look right now. It is the Wildcats undefeated at 2-0. The Vikings 2-1. 2-2 are the Cowboys, the Porter Cowboys. Vets are 1-1, and Lopez is 0-3. Mike Gonzalez. So the Wildcats sitting pretty right now on that East Zone standings.
They come in 2-0. So all they got to do, Carlos, is take care of business. They can win today. They'll be in great shape for that number one seed in the East, which actually they would clinch. Brownsville Porter sitting at 2-2. They are done with zone play. Brownsville Pace still has one more game left, but they have the tiebreakers over Porter and Lopez. Brownsville Vets at 1-1 need to win today to stay alive for a seeding game. Need to win today. Need to win next week. Have a big game against Brownsville Veterans, actually against Brownsville Pace next week. A big game there. And Brownsville Lopez 0-3. They are out.
All right, let's take a look at the other side of the valley, or the West Zone for 15-5. Remember, there were 10 teams in this big old district. They were going to play like, one game and then go straight into district competition. McAllen Memorial, they ended up undefeated, and they're going to be playing in that district championship game. Then after that, you got McAllen Rowe. They have a chance to go to the playoffs, and you got Donna, McAllen, and Palmview. So let's take a look at the projections now, because if the Wildcats can win today, and also win next week against Brownsville Lopez, they will be matched up against McAllen Memorial. But still a lot of football to be played for the Wildcats. But that is who is going to be playing in that district championship game for sure. McAllen Memorial. Will the Wildcats be there? They have to win these next two games.
Absolutely, and a lot to be played for, actually. So, they got to make sure to maintain their focus. McAllen Memorial secured that spot with a big win over McAllen Rowe on Friday. Rowe looks pretty good for the number 2 spot. They have the tiebreakers over Mac High and over Donna. Donna mathematically is still alive, but they are 1-2. We'll need a lot of help. We'll need Rowe to lose and cause that three-way tie, and the point system comes in. And then La Jolla Palmview 0-3. But the crazy thing about that, Carlos, is La Jolla Palmview has lost by combined 15 points in all 3 games. So that shows the level of competition on that side of the district.
All right, so let's take a look at some of the top players. Who has been carrying the load for the Wildcats here? And, you got to go to Gio Guerra. Yeah, the running back for Weslaco East, the 3-year letterman, and he has been their go-to guy. There is nobody that runs probably as tough as he does. He runs the ball sometimes like a fullback, not afraid of making contact. Because of that, he's able to break tackles and uses his speed to pick up big chunks of yards. Oh, yeah, and he scores a lot of touchdowns as well. He's a team leader, and when you need 1 yard or 10 yards, you can rely on Gio. He was all-district last year. He had 4 touchdowns last week. He could be the player of the district, maybe, possibly, because he's playing like that this year.
He looks healthy, Carlos, running hard. He's very unstoppable, running behind that big offensive line. And all his damage last week, Carlos, occurred in the first half of the game. 186 yards, had over 200 yards of offense the game altogether. And he's having an outstanding year so far in 2 games.
Yeah, and Gio Guerra, like I said, when he runs with the football, it's like he's trying to make contact with the other guy. He wants to be, out there hitting the opponent. He doesn't want to get hit. He wants to hit them, and sometimes he picks up extra yards because of that's the type of player he is.
The perfect pedigree for a Weslaco East Wildcat football player who likes that physical play, that physical contest. That's why they say an East football style, and has great moves out there. Usually what I notice, Carlos, is that he makes the first guy miss. They're tough to bring down. And again, just that he's healthy, I think, is the key for him.
All right, at quarterback, you got Avery Bowen. He has just been outstanding for the Wildcats. He's pretty explosive at quarterback as well, as you saw last week against Brownsville Porter. He has speed, he has power. He can also throw the football when needed. He has been a nice addition to the Wildcats playing in his senior year. Bowen is going to help this team, especially when they get to the playoffs and the competition. It gets a little bit more competitive for the Wildcats. He will help this team hopefully get to a district title and make a deep run in the playoffs, Mike.
Very versatile player, can play any position. I mean, he comes in at quarterback, does most of his damage there, has over 100 yards in the 2 games, Carlos. And again, when you have him and you have Gio together playing, I mean, that causes, that's very scary for defenses out there. And today, I think, is the first time that we'll see Avery and Gio together for a long period of time. In the first game, they did play a lot together, but I think in this game, we'll see more of them. Last week, it was Gio in the first half and Avery in the second half.
Yeah, they're still like going deep into the playbook. This is just their third game of the season. Usually by this time they've already had 10 games under their belt. This is only their third game, so maybe we'll see a little bit more Bowen, a little bit more Gio Guerra, maybe some other players on this football team. What we will see is that big offensive line, because they are a unit that has been under the radar. They always are, and these guys are always good. This is just about as dominant as a football squad that we have seen in a long time. They have no problems against their 5A opponents. When they fire off the line, it seems like they automatically get 2 or 3 yards. They're big, they're strong, they hit you hard. We're talking about Robert Torres, Pedro Posada, Zeke Negrete, Marco Ochoa, Aaron Cantu, Julian Gonzalez, and they have a pretty good tight end in David Trevino as well. But not only does the O-line block, but you'll see those wide receivers out there. They can also, they'll get under your grill and they'll block as well, and that's why you get those big chunks of yards by the running backs.
It's a mixture of strength and then speed and then discipline. These guys know what their assignments are, know where to go off the block, and always, like you mentioned, Carlos, always have their guy 2 or 3 yards down the field, which helps guys like Gio, which helps guys like Avery Bowen get their yards, get those first downs, and keep that clock going.
All right, so we'll continue on here with the program, the Wildcats, and of course, we got Brownsville veterans. They're going to be playing here at about 11 o'clock. But right now, let's find out a little bit more about one of these players, when they take off the helmet and just who are they underneath. We're playing 5 questions with Jordan Velasquez.
I don't know if y'all heard this, but chicken spaghetti. It's like something that my grandma makes every Thanksgiving or every time I'm over because she knows my favorite. And it's always going to be my favorite. Probably like 90s sitcom, maybe like Martin. I feel like it's just like the black culture about it. It's just like, it's what appeals to me, so I like that. I like 90s sitcom and all that. Rap. Off the bat, rap is my favorite. Rap, I really don't have no preference. I listen to everything. So if I like it, I'll listen to it. But off the bat, rap is my favorite. Basketball, Michael Jordan, gotta be. Don't think my name, Jordan, comes from Michael Jordan, because it don't. That's a big mistake. And for football, Ray Lewis, because he's just one of the best linebackers out there, and I look up to him. I own a Charger, Hemi, so I like fast cars. So my ideal vehicle would either be another Charger, maybe like a Hellcat or a Red Eye or something like that, or a Corvette.
All right, thank you very much, Jordan Velasquez, for playing along, and good luck to you in this morning's game, son. All right, upstairs on the call tonight, remember all games can be watched on Weslaco ISD YouTube channel. So this game started at 11 o'clock. You'll be able to watch that, and on the call will be Joey Aguilar and Coach Rakovich upstairs. What's up, guys?
Well, Carlos and Mike, good morning. I don't know if we ever said that before, but it is a great Monday morning here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. And, of course, usually this time of the year, we're either at Alamo Stadium or at the Alamo Dome. But it is Monday morning, and we are excited about Wildcat football. The Wildcats, of course, have been playing well and supremely well this year. They've played 2 games. They opened up against Pace, and then last week we went to Brownsville, and it just seems that they are getting better week in and a week out, putting up more than 40 points both weeks. And when we talk football, what we hear a lot is the 3 phases of the game, and it just seems that the Wildcats are improving in all phases of the game week in and week out. And offensively, you guys touched on this just a little bit. I know Coach Rock just praises this week in and week out is the line. You know, the battle in the trenches. And that is something that the Wildcats have been doing the first 2 weeks of this game. And that's something that they're going to continue to do tonight, or the morning better yet. And they are going to be able to open up the holes. Of course, at the quarterback position, we've seen both Avery Bowen and Javi Garza, and they've both done really well. In the backfield, we've seen Gio and Avery, and they both have done really well. And, of course, continuing to add on to the front line is the blocking of those big fullbacks. They are just creating holes for these running backs to just walk through, literally. And, of course, defensively, the front line, the linebackers, they've been doing a really good job. They've really limited the number of points. They gave up a few points to Pace, but last week they kept the Porter Cowboys to almost nothing. And so, again, we're going to expect to see that today. And then, of course, special teams. We've already seen the Wildcats block a field goal and take it back for 2 points. So the 3 phases of the game, the Wildcats have been doing really well in, and we expect to see them doing really well today again. And so joining me today this morning is going to be Coach Rock, and he's going to give you a little bit more insight as to what we are expecting from the Wildcats this morning.
Absolutely. Welcome to Wildcat Nation today, this morning. I guarantee you a lot of implications this week. Big game today. Win this one, you win the zone. And that's the bottom line, just like y'all been talking about. Guarantee you. But great. A lot of greatness going on right now, especially I just want to pinpoint this one young man, Gianni Barrera, their corner, number 21. Johnny on the spot all year long so far in the first 2 ball games. Tremendous. Their defense is coming alive. Every year they do a great job here. But right now, it's not Monday night football. It's Monday morning football. Wildcat style, baby. Let's go, Wildcats.
Well, we hope you guys join us on YouTube in just a little bit. We're going to send it back down to Carlos and Mike.
Thank you very much, Coach Rakovich. And yes, we are now fired up and ready to go. Coffee is now brewing, and we're ready to play some football, aren't we, Mike Gonzalez?
That's right, Coach. Thank you, Coach Rock. I needed that, so now I'm ready for Wildcat football, too.
It's going to be a little bit warm. Let's take a look at the weather now, because it will be a little bit warm, about 80 degrees. The sun is out. Not a lot of wind right now. It started to pick up a little bit. So if you're going to come to the game, dress warm. Maybe bring an umbrella, because, yes, it is very sunny right now. If you remember those junior high days, those middle school days when you used to go to those games, it was pretty warm. That's the way it is right now. Bring your mask. Bring your Wildcat mask, because you will have to wear your mask and you will have to social distance. So come to the game, 11 o'clock. For Mike Gonzalez, I'm Carlos Robledo. We will see you on the postgame show. Weslaco East High School will now honor its senior cheerleaders. Giovanni Cáceres, parents Juan and Ivan Cáceres. After high school, she would like to attend Texas A&M University. Awards, National Honor Society, member of Hidalgo County Cotillion, varsity cheer captain, 4-year letterman in cheerleading, WISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, 3-time UCA All-American cheerleader, 2020 East High School homecoming queen. Kaylee Garcia, parents are Omar and Yuridia Garcia. College, she would like to attend Texas State University. Awards, National Honor Society, National Society of High School Scholars, varsity cheer co-captain, 4-year letterman in cheerleading, WISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, UCA All-American. Kayla Cuer, parents are Saul and Liz Cuer. She would like to attend Texas A&M Kingsville. Awards, 4-year letterman in cheerleading, WISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, 4-time UCA All-American cheerleader. Another senior, Jennifer Longoria, Parents are Delia Longoria and Lorenzo Torres. College she would like to attend, UTSA. She is a 4-year letterman in cheerleading, Weslaco ISD Hall of Fame cheerleader, 3-time UCA All-American cheerleader. Senior Andrea Cavazos. Parents are Peggy Fuente and Andres Cavazos. She would like to attend Texas Christian University. Awards are 2-year letterman in cheerleading. Aislinn Mesa. Parents, Julie Mesa. She would like to attend Michigan State University. Awards are 2-year letterman in volleyball and in cheerleading.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to honor our Wildcat Regiment seniors. These students have worked hard and made countless sacrifices to uphold the tradition of excellence at Weslaco East High School. We would like to thank their parents and family for all the support and encouragement along the way. Introducing Sheila Alanis. Sheila is a French horn player and a 4-year member of the Wildcat Regiment. Liliana Alcantar. Liliana is a clarinet player and the daughter of Brenda and Ishmael Alcantar. Liliana received a Division I at Solo and Ensemble and has attended the State Solo and Ensemble for 2 years in a row. Liliana plans on attending Texas State University, where she will study atmospheric science. Joe Balboa. Joe is a bass clarinet player for the Wildcat Regiment and the son of Jose Balboa and Georgina Hernandez. He is in the French Club, where he serves as the vice president. Joe plans on attending the UT RGV, where he will study science. Sydney Caballero. Sydney is a clarinet player for the Wildcat Regiment and the daughter of Oscar and Alma Caballero. She serves as a clarinet officer and has been in the honors band for 3 years. She is also a 2-time qualifier for the Texas State Solo and Ensemble Contest. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, and the French Club. Sydney plans on attending Sam Houston State University, where she will study animation. Robert Cantu. Robert is a percussionist for the Wildcat Regiment and the son of Bob Cantu and Joyce Cantu. Robert has received the Purple Heart Leadership Award as a member of the JROTC at Weslaco East High School. He plans on attending the University of Texas RGV, where he will study education and major in mathematics. Cielo Castillo. Cielo is a percussionist with the Wildcat Regiment. Her parents are Nomeli Zavala, Eric Castillo, and sister Clarissa Castillo. She's a 4-year member of the drum line, 2 years in the snare line, and an officer. Cielo has attended the UIL State Solo and Ensemble 1 year. She plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin and study chemistry. Leila Castillo. Leila is a trumpet player for the Wildcat Regiment. She is the daughter of Criselda and George Castillo. Leila serves as a drum major for the regiment, student council environment and energy officer. She plays third base for the varsity softball team, a member of the National Honor Society, honors band since her freshman year. She is also the ambassador for the Hugh O'Brien Youth in 2019 and a Wildcat Regiment historian. She is also in the top 6% of her graduating class. She is also a member of the Mariachi, Criminal Justice Club, Sheepdogs, Interact Club, UIL Journalism, and UIL Science. Layla plans on attending St. Edward's University in Austin, where she will study environmental science and policy and wants to become a park ranger. Nathaniel Cavazos. Nathaniel is a 4-year member of the Wildcat Regiment, and he plays the baritone. Carlos Gomez. Carlos is a baritone player for the regiment and the son of Dor del Angel. Cristina Gomez. Christine is a trombone player for the regiment and the daughter of Priscilla Gomez and Joe Gomez. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the Wildcat Regiment Honors Band. She plans on attending Texas A&M University Corpus Christi, where she will study nursing. Jose Jimenez. Jose is a trombone player for the Wildcat Regiment and the son of Silvio Reyes and Joe Jimenez. He has been in the honors band for 2 years. He plans on attending the University of Texas RGV, where he will study education and occupational therapy. Amory Lopez. Amory is a member of the Starlets and the daughter of Eliza Horta and Antonio Bravo. She is the lieutenant for this year's Starlets and a member of the FCC LA. Amory plans to attend the University of Texas at San Antonio, where she will study education. Jesse Macias. Jesse is a tuba player for the regiment and the son of Danelle Diaz. Jesse plans on attending Michigan State University and study civil engineering. Cassidy Mancha. Cassidy is a flute player for the regiment and the daughter of Cassandra Mancha and Mark Mancha. She is a member of Cats Club. She plans on attending the University of Texas RGV, where she will study nursing. Zoe Mendoza. Zoe is a clarinet player for the regiment and the daughter of Melissa Rodriguez and Noe Mendoza. She is a member of the Wildcat Regiment uniform crew. She is also part of the Health Occupation Students of America, the senior class officer where she serves as treasurer, the National Honor Society, Upward Bound Math and Science, the Sheepdogs, and the Interact Club. Zoe plans on attending Texas A&M University at College Station and study political science. Michaela Moreno. Michaela is a flute player for the regiment and the daughter of Jose Moreno and Valerie Garcia. Michaela serves as the regiment's head drum major. She is in the top 10 of her senior class and has qualified for the State Solo Ensemble for the last 3 years. She plans on attending Texas State University, where she will study music education. Karina Ramirez. Karina is a bass clarinet for the regiment and the daughter of Aurora Ramirez. She serves as the low reed officer for the regiment, and she's also a member of Rita's Dance Studio. She is also in HOSA. She plans on attending the University of Texas RGV, where she will study nursing. Marisa Rodriguez. Marisa is a percussionist for the regiment, and she's the daughter of Rick Rodriguez. She is in the bass drum line and has been a part of the drum line for 3 years. She is currently ranked number 8 in the senior class. She is a member of the National Art Society and a member of the varsity basketball team. Marisa plans on attending Texas A&M University, where she will study zoology. Paula Rodriguez. Paula is a French horn player for the regiment and the daughter of Rogelio and Jessica Rodriguez. She is a mellophone officer. She's a member of the Honors Band for 2 years, National Honor Society parliamentarian, Student Council officer, the Senior Class parliamentarian, a Girls State delegate, and is in the top 6% of her senior class. She is a member of the track and cross-country team, the Sheepdogs, UIL Journalism, and the Interact Club. She plans on attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, where she will study aerospace engineering. Diego Vela. Diego is a bari sax player for the Wildcat Regiment and the son of Adriana and Elijo Jr. He serves as a member of the Wildcat Regiment loading crew. He plans on attending Texas A&M University College Station, where he will study business. Tiffany Zambrano. Tiffany is a French horn player for the regiment and the daughter of Nita Joe. She has made it to the state solo and ensemble contest and made the all-region band. She has been in the honors band for 3 years. She is also a member of the French Club and the French Honor Society. She plans on attending the UTRGV or University of Texas at Austin and major in psychology. Mona Zavala. Mona is a percussionist for the Wildcat Regiment and the daughter of Rolando and Dora Lisa Zavala. She is a drumline officer on the varsity golf team and the golf MVP. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, Senior Class, the Sheepdogs, and part of the Ambassadors Program. Mona plans on attending Texas A&M University at College Station and study forensic science. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more round of applause for this year's senior class of the Wildcat Regiment. Thank you to the family and friends of these students who have been there to encourage and support them for the past 4 years. Seniors, we wish you the best of luck in all you do after high school, and remember you will forever be a member of the regiment family. No matter where you go, always feel the pride.
Before the national anthem, we would like to introduce the veteran of the game, brought to you by De La Garza Family Dental. Today, we recognize Corporal Felipe Garcia, who served 4 years in the United States Marines. Corporal Garcia spent his time serving our country with the 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit in the Middle East. He is married to Griselda Carrillo, and they have one child, Caleb. Congratulations, Corporal Felipe Garcia. We salute you, sir, the veteran of the game. And now, kindly stand and remove all headgear as we honor America with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
big tackle.
We worked hard. We pushed ourselves to the limit. Every drop of sweat, every run, every hit, grinding, preparing for battle. The wait is over. We're back. East side, strong side.
Well, good morning and welcome to Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. K-West bringing you Weslaco East Wildcat football on a Monday morning. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Coach Rocky, who will bring you all the action from this morning's ball game.
Man, it's exciting to be here. It is Monday morning, but it's football, and it's Wildcat football. It's time. And, hey, another step towards the district title today. This is going to be a huge game for the Wildcats.
Well, we are set to kick off. Your Weslaco East Wildcats will be kicking off to the Chargers this morning. And as we bring you this contest, we would like to acknowledge our kickoff sponsor, Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano. They are located at 2300 West Pike, Suite 300, right here in Weslaco. Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano, attorney at law, our kickoff sponsor. And ready to kick the ball away is Pedro Espinosa. And he's going to kick the ball up way, and it's going to be fielded at about the 16-yard line. And that's going to be the Chargers' Brandon Bentancur, and he breaks the tackle and is knocked down and out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. That's where the Chargers will begin their first offensive series of the game. And here is today's starting lineup.
Leo Guerra,
Josué Morales,
Rodrigo Fuentes,
Noe Castillo,
Jordan Velasquez, Giovanni Barrera, Adrian Juarez,
Jonathan Granados,
Gianni Barrera, Jesse James, Sean Martinez.
ATPE is your ally, your voice for professional educators.
Well, the Chargers begin the ball game at their own 34-yard line. It's the quarterback, Sampaio, quickly going out over to his right. Intended receiver is Brandon Bentancur. That ball a little low and outside.
Yeah, and if it was there anyway, Jesse James was right on the receiver right there. But like you said, it was low and to the ground.
So that incomplete pass will bring up a second down for the Chargers. And he's got two men in the backfield, two receivers split to the bottom of the screen. Sampaio, the sophomore, is in at quarterback for the Chargers, and it's going to be a quick handoff. And the ball is loose. It's on the ground, and we'll see who comes up with this. They're going to say it's third down.
Yeah, great penetration there by Jonathan Granados to strip the ball right there, from the running back, number 25, I believe his name, Brandon Almazan. So great beginning here for our Wildcat defense.
Yeah, great job there by Leo Guerra. He got there as quickly as the handoff was being taken. And so now with third down and 11, the Chargers will send three receivers to the bottom of your screen, one back in the backfield with the quarterback, Sampaio, one at the top of your screen. Sampaio rolls out to his left. He's under pressure, and he's brought down for a sack by Giovanni Barrera.
Just right on the spot. I talked about him earlier when we began our contest, but they shot Giovanni right there, and he was just right all over the quarterback. So it's a 3-and-out right now for the Chargers, and great stop, great beginning for our Wildcat defense, our Wildcat football team. Excellent job.
Yeah, great job. 3-and-out, and that sack pushes them back all the way to the 24-yard line, and they're going to punt it away. They've got Avery Bowen lined up at the 40. Punt is away. It's a short one. It's going to hit about the 50, take a Charger bounce. Avery will pick it up at about the 38, and he's brought down quickly at the 45, and that's where your Wildcats will begin their first offensive series of the morning.
Now there's a flag on the flag that I see. They just thrown late. Let's see what that is.
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 15. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Weslaco East.
So, yeah, we're going to start a little bit further back.
Well, as you heard the referee, there was a flag on the play holding on your Wildcats, so they'll move that back to about the 35, especially, we'll see, yeah, exactly at the 35-yard line. And that is where your Wildcats will begin their first offensive series of the morning. And yes, we keep saying morning because it is Monday morning. We are live here on K-Woods. Want to welcome you guys, especially if you're at your office. Make sure you put on your headphones so that way nobody around you or your boss will get after you for watching Wildcat football this fine Monday morning. Wildcats first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. It's going to be Garza under center. Toss to Bowen. Bowen breaks a tackle, scoots outside of the 40, 45, 50. We've got a flag, cuts it inside, breaks another tackle. He's finally brought down at about the 35-yard line of the Wildcats, and that was Edgar Nopal. Had he not grabbed Bowen by the shoestring, Bowen would have been in the end zone.
Yeah, that was a great start right there. They just tossed.
Offense, number 10. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay, first down.
So now we have to overcome this penalty right now, but, you know, a good start anyway. There's always, you know, I guess you could call holding every play if you want to, but, again, good start right there, but we just have to overcome that. Obviously, we lost about 3 or 4 yards in there from where the holding was, so they marked it back 10 from that spot. So it's going to be first down and about 13 now.
Yeah, spot foul on that holding, so they'll bring it back to the 32-yard line. We'll repeat first down, but instead of first and 10, it's now first and about 13 for your Wildcats. Same formation. Garza, basically same play, tosses to Bowen. Bowen quickly cuts it upfield, and he's going to be brought down after about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, this time the Chargers defense got up the field, especially number 34, Manuel Lerma, junior defensive lineman, got up the field and kind of, you know, stopped Bowen before he can get his traction, get his feet going right there. But picked up a couple yards right there, so now brings up about 2nd and 11.
So we'll see what the Wildcats choose to do. They got Garza coming back onto the field. He'll line up under center. We got Gio Guerra in the tailback position, deep eye. They're going to hand it off to Guerra. Guerra breaks a few tackles. He's got somebody hanging on to him as he gets out to about the 39-yard line, about a 4-yard pickup.
Yeah, they ran a straight blast play to the right side right there, and Gio picked up about, you know, it's a good little hole right there. He picked up about 5 yards right there, so it brings up 3rd and about manageable, 3rd and about 6. Let's see what the Wildcats have here.
Yeah, Mike and Carlos talked about the hard running of Gio Guerra. He's not the biggest guy on the field, but he plays like he is, and they talked about how he plays almost just like a fullback, and we saw that there as he was carrying Gabriel Aleman on his back for a couple of yards till he was finally brought down at the 39-yard line. So 3rd down and 6 for your Wildcats. Bowen in at quarterback. 2 backs in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Now he's going to keep it, run out to his left. He breaks a tackle at midfield to the 48-yard line, and Bowen picks up a first down for your Wildcats, and that's a Jay Gonzalez first down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, just zone read right there, and Bowen pulls it out and takes it to the left side right over Prasadis, and those big old guys left there. Big old hole there, just about, you know, for Bowen to exploit and get through, and now it's a Wildcat first down. So, you know, they overcome that 10-yard penalty, and they're marching.
Here they go, first offensive series of the morning. Garza in at quarterback. He's going to take it, hand it off to Jay Velasquez. Velasquez hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward, and maybe picks up a yard.
Yeah, they ran a little counter off the back from the right side back to the left side right there with Jay, and they plugged up the hole pretty good there. It led up front by big old number 53, Matar Chavez for your Charger defense.
So they're going to give them 2 on the carry. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. If you're just tuning in, we are in the first quarter. 7:33 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score in this matchup between the Chargers and your Wildcats. Wildcats got the football at the 44-yard line of the Chargers. Power I formation. Garza under center. Hand off to Gio Guerra. Gio off the left side. Takes a couple of hits and moves that pile to the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, a little inside zone play right there to the tailback. And Gio sees it, cuts it back to the left side. And when he makes contact, he's moving his feet right there. Picked up another extra couple yards. Right now we got 3rd and about 1.5, 2 yards to go.
So 3rd down for your Wildcats here in the first quarter. Great offensive showing as the Chargers opened up with the football 3 and out, and they got no yards. They actually lost yards on their first series. So here we go. Power eye, right. Garza under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Bowen, and Bowen is going to muscle his way forward to about the 38, and that is the line to gain. So we'll see where they spot it and see if they're going to be able to move the sticks.
It's going to be real close. You know, the linebacker stepped up pretty good. They got to his legs and kind of stopped his momentum. So it's going to be real close here. I think he might be just a tad bit short.
Yeah, they are going to mark him about a foot short, so that'll bring up a 4th down situation for your Wildcats, and there is no doubt in my mind that Coach Brigade is going for this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's going to go for this. He's on that other side of the ball here. The offensive line's coming to the line. Here they come. Probably quarterback sneak right behind that big old line, and boom, first down, Wildcats, baby.
And that's a Jay Gonzalez law firm first down.
Weslaco East, their first time out of the half.
Well, let's take that back, and that is a timeout. So if you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
Yeah, I guess they're going to come back, and I think maybe they thought they saw something, extra pressure there, but their offensive line did a good job of pushing them right there. So, you know, I'd feel pretty confident every time I could for get 2 or 3 yards behind those big old fellas. So, again, I don't know if they're going to be anything different coming this next play, but we'll see.
Well, while we are at the timeout here, we want to send a big shout out to Carlos Cuellar, one of WISD's very own. He suffered a stroke about a week and a half ago. He is currently at the rehab center doing well. He's trying to get himself back. And so, Carlos, we just want to let you know, or Chale as we all call him, that we are all praying for you, brother. Hope you're enjoying Wildcat football this morning from your room. Come back to 4th down, and that is a quarterback sneak. And it looks like Garza does have enough for a first down, and we'll see where the guys in the striped shirts, and the referee is signaling that is a first down. So that is a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm first down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
So it looks like they went right back to the quarterback sneak right there. Again, a good push up front. This time to the right side instead of the left side, but they got enough push to get the first down.
So again, Garza back under center, power eye right for your Wildcats. Hand off to Bowen. Bowen hit at the line, spins, falls forward, and maybe going to pick up 2.
Yeah, just a straight blast play to the right side right there. But, you know, the Chargers defense, they're digging in pretty deep right here. You know, we're picking up a couple yards at a time right here. So maybe looks like maybe a little play action pass coming up here pretty soon.
Same offensive formation, toss to the right. That's Bowen with the toss. Breaks a tackle inside the 25, 20, 15, and he's got a Charger on his back. And then he's got a couple of more Chargers on his back, and he drags them all the way down to the 1-yard line. Let's see if we can get this back on replay, because Bowen just really showed you how strong he really is.
Boy, he really is strong.
Here comes the replay. Here comes Bowen. He's hit there by Jacob Garcia, and Jacob cannot bring him down alone. He's requiring the help of Jose Moreno and a few other Chargers, and they are inside the 10-yard line down at the 3, and the Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group red zone. Payne Auto Group, our red zone sponsor. And again, a quick handoff by the Wildcats, and these Wildcat running backs just keep moving their feet. That's Gio Guerra, of course. But, you know, we've talked about him ad nauseum and Bowen and just how strong these young men are.
They really are. You know, right there, Gio, he hits a pile, but he cuts it back and gets at least a yard right there. But old Bowen, will remind me on that play before, is the bus. Let's take a ride. And, boom, the bus took him all the way almost to the end zone. So it's great.
Toss to Bowen on the right side, and Bowen maybe stopped at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, real close, right at the goal line on the toss right there. But, again, it brings up, I guess, a 3rd down. So they're real close. They're just about to knock on the door right here. But, again, the Chargers defense is, you know, showing some resiliency right here and trying to bow up a little bit.
So here we go. It is Third down for your Wildcats. They are at the 1-yard line. Quarterback sneak, and he's in there for a touchdown. We'll wait for the signals because all the Wildcats are signaling touchdown. And there we have officially the men in the striped shirts raising their arms, and that's Javi Garza with a quarterback sneak and a 1-yard touchdown. And that touchdown is brought to you by Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel.
Doesn't matter how pretty it is, Joey, but you know what? Results are results. You hit the touchdown, you get Wildcat touchdown, east side, strong side, boom! Number 1, baby, here we go.
So here comes the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up and away. And they say that the kick is good. So with 3:12 left to go here in the first quarter, it is your Weslaco Wildcats 7, the Brownsville Veterans Chargers 0. We'll be right back.
Before Clarissa Renteria was a dentist, she was a student at Weslaco ISD. She was a cheerleader, played softball, and started college early through the dual enrollment program. She graduated from UTPA before earning her degree from the University of Texas School of Dentistry in Houston. Now she is Dr. Renteria, creating beautiful smiles at Professional Dental Group. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Dr. Clarissa Renteria, WISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. We are at the Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. And remember that the Wildcat football season is sponsored by Knapp Medical Center. We ask all fans to support our sponsors because they support Weslaco ISD Athletics. Thank you, Texas National Bank, Knapp Medical Center, and all of our sponsors for your support of Wildcat football.
So they got Kiss Cam going on up here right now. You can see there on this beautiful scoreboard here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. But what a great start for our Wildcat football team. Both sides of the football. Defense shutout, offense drives down, scores.
Espinosa kicking it away, and this time it is taken at the 14-yard line by Bentancur. Bentancur looking out to his right, looking for some room, and he's brought down quickly after he meets the Wildcats at the 28-yard line. That's almost the same spot where they started last time. So the Chargers, on their second offensive series of the morning, will begin 1st and 10. They're going to spot it at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, Josiah Chavarin right there on the tackle. Good job going down in his lanes and making a sure tackle there on the sidelines.
So the Chargers on offense. It's the quarterback, the sophomore Reese Sampaio. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. 2 receivers down at the bottom of your screen. It's a quick pass out to Michael McHale. McHale catches it and is quickly brought down by Jonathan Granados.
And Gianna Barrera, both of them right there on the play, number 21 and Granados. Good job of, just a, good pitch and catch over there. It's kind of hard to stop that hitch because it's so quick, but sure tackling by our secondary.
Yeah, McHale's got the most receiving yards for the Chargers this year. He's got 11 catches for 127 yards and a quick handoff to the tailback, Brandon Almazan, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Adrian Wattis from his outside linebacker position saw the run right there, came up and made a big hit, on the running back. So great job by Wattis.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 4 for the Chargers. Chargers have the ball resting at their own 35-yard line. 2:05 to go here in the first. Your Wildcats up 7-0 here on this Monday morning football. Same offensive formation for the Chargers. 2 receivers down to your left, to the bottom of your screen, 2 backs in the backfield. Quickly, Sampaio rolls out to his left. It is caught, and it's going to be about a yard short. Michael McHale trying to reach over to the 40-yard line, but I guess they say he did get it because they're moving the chains.
Yeah, he reached the ball out. Number 5 reached the ball out right there and, got that extra 2 foot that he needed right there to make the 1st down. Again, pretty good little pass there from that sophomore quarterback. But again, our secondary right there to make the tackle, and they do a good job of making the tackle so they don't make any yak yardage. You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah, definitely want to keep that to a minimum. So once again, the same formation for the Chargers. Sampaio, the quarterback. He's going to hand the ball off to the first back coming through, and he's going to be dropped at about the 45-yard line after a 5-yard pickup, and that's Angel Ramirez with the ball carry for the Chargers.
Yeah, good job right there. Little sprint draw. You see the Chargers offense, they're in that split gun look, and draw is one of the biggest things on the spread offense, especially to what they like to do. But you can see everything's controlled passing by them, and then they'll run a little sprint draw. But now it looks like they got a freshman quarterback maybe coming in there, number 15.
Yeah, Miguel Ortiz is the quarterback on the field right now, and as Coach just mentioned, he is a freshman. So this time they'll flop the formation, put 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 2 backs in the backfield, and they're going to fake the handoff and roll out to your right. Guerra on the chase. Quarterback gets the ball away and really just threw it away because there was nobody open.
A lot of pressure there, provided by Rangel Silva and Guerra, and all those guys were all over him. But he did a good job of breaking contain, but when he came back to try to throw the ball across his body, it just hit the turf real low.
Yeah, and I think he just really wanted to get rid of that football because no one was open. We had the receiver was really well covered, all of them out there, because they were basically had 3 receivers on that side, and every progression that he had, there was a black jersey in his field of vision. So here we go, incomplete pass will bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Chargers. Almazan and Ramirez in the backfield, and there's a timeout called on the field, and the timeout sponsor,
their first timeout of the half,
is Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. So if you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound systems, car alarms, and LED light bars are all available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor. Welcome back. We are here on a Monday morning enjoying Wildcat football. K-West bringing you your Weslaco East Wildcats. 3rd down for the Chargers. Ball is at their 45-yard line. 3rd down for the Chargers. Rolls out again, the quarterback under pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. 2-yard loss on the play. We want to remind you that Miriam Guerra Allstate Insurance is our first quarter sponsor. Miriam Guerra Allstate. Call or stop by for a free quote on your home, auto, life, or business insurance. Thank you, Miriam Guerra Allstate Insurance.
Yeah, another big hit there, by number 30, Jonathan Granados, from his outside linebacker.
Well, we've played one here at the Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. At the end of one, it is your Weslaco East Wildcats 7, the Brownsville Veteran Chargers nothing. And of course, at the end of the first quarter was a big sack by your Wildcats, forcing a 4th down for the Chargers. And they're going to send Avery Bowen back to return this punt attempt by the Chargers. He is at about the 18-yard line. The punt is in front of him, and it takes a Charger bounce, and Bowen gets away from it, and they're going to down it, the Chargers, that is, at the 22 3-yard line. So that's where the Wildcats will begin this next offensive series.
Yeah, you can really tell, you know, when you look at a senior like Avery Bowen's been playing a lot of football right there. He understood the ball. You know, a lot of guys want to go grab it and try to do something with it, but you want to get away from him in that situation. It's very smart and very savvy on Bowen's part to do that.
So the Wildcats with the football at their own 24-yard line. This time, this offensive series, they'll start off with Bowen in at quarterback. Fakes the handoff to Guerra. He keeps it, comes up the left side, and he's going to be brought down after about a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, there wasn't, again, ran the little jet sweep across and a little, you know, zone read for Bowen, but the hole wasn't there that time, so the defense for the Chargers did a good job of plugging it up, especially led there by their linebacker, number 45, William Wason, the junior linebacker.
So 2-yard pickup for your Wildcats. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. So Bowen with Guerra in the backfield. This time he hands it off to Guerra. Guerra's got some running room. He's going to cut it back, and he's at the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35. And he's going to be chased down by a host of Chargers being led by Edgar Nopal and Jose Moreno. But Gio Guerra, big pickup all the way down to the 21-yard line of the Chargers.
You can see that developing from the start. I saw Gio go, boy, look at the hole, look at the hole. I'm just saying that to myself. Great job, you know, on that side by Zeke Negrete. Opened up a huge hole for Guerra to go through, busted up for about 50 yards. Excellent play.
So 1st and 10 for your Wildcats at the 21-yard line of the Chargers. This time it's a handoff to Velasquez, and Velasquez ducks his head and falls forward after about a 7-yard pickup to the 14-yard line. And your Wildcats now enter the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor.
What a great job on the counter right there. You know, protect. You can see their left guard and the left tackle beside us. They're going up there and getting their blocks, and boom, a good 6-7 yards right there on the counter. Here it is again.
Wide open receiver. There was nobody out there with an eye on him. So that was Amari Bowen.
What a heck of a play. They came back the same thing with the same action with the counter, and Bowen sees that his little brother's out there all by himself. Ain't nobody around. Boom! Catches up there. Touchdown! Wildcats! Here we go.
And that touchdown is brought to you by Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown surgeon, Dr. Esquivel. The point after is up, and it is good. So now, with 10:24 to go here in the first half, it is your Weslaco East Wildcats 14, the Brownsville Veterans Chargers nothing.
Before Rene Hinojosa became a business executive, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. He participated in UIL academics, designed the original Wildcats logo, was an all-state academic middle linebacker. He then played for the Longhorns, graduating with a business degree from UT. Now he's the Director of Strategic Development at Doctors Hospital at Renaissance. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Rene Hinojosa, WISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. Coach, we talked about this last week, Bowen to Bowen. How many times does that happen growing up in the backyard?
Oh, a lot, I guarantee. But boy, he just saw him right there because they were about to run the counter. It was the same play they ran before, but Bowen saw it. Oh, he's wide open, so it just becomes a hot route right now. Boom, hit it.
Yeah, speaking of flexing the Wildcat muscles, we got the flex cam going on here at the stadium. And of course, this is always a lot of fun. Enjoy watching the fans really get into the different shenanigans that go on throughout the course of a ball game. So 14-0, your Wildcats are up with 10:24 to go here in the first half. Back to kick the ball away to the Chargers is Sebastian Caballero. Caballero with a little squib kick. It's going to be picked up at about the 26-yard line by Nathan Fernandez. And Nathan Fernandez is going to get out to about the 41-yard line. That's where the Chargers will begin this next offensive series.
Yeah, good job there by Jordan Velasquez. You know, like you say, Chavez comes back inside, and Velasquez does a good job of open field tackle and gets him to the ground.
So they'll spot it at the 40-yard line. And that's where the Chargers will begin this next offensive series of the morning. We are still in the morning here, as it is 11:28 on my watch. Chargers 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Two backs in the backfield. Hands the ball off to the first back coming through. That's Samuel de la Garza, and he is knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup for him.
Yeah, you know, they did the hand sweep right there, but Joe Lugo came from his safety spot, saw it, just came down the line, did a great job of making a big stop for about 2 yards. So good open field, good tackle there by Joe Lugo.
So we got Sampaio back in at quarterback. No, they're going to send him out down to the bottom of your screen. We still have the freshman in at quarterback, Miguel Ortiz. So 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom of your screen, 2 backs in the backfield. And again, this time they're going to run out to the left. De la Garza being chased by several Wildcats, and he's not even going to make it to the original line of scrimmage.
No, great job by the defense. Just a super job. Led there by Adrian Wattis. I could see it. He saw the play, and then when Adrian got to the sidelines, you could see he looked like he was shot out of a cannon. Boom! He's right on the running back. Just a tremendous tackle.
And Gianni Barrera came to make sure that young man was not going to turn upfield.
No, he didn't. They turned him down pretty fast.
So 3rd down and 12 for the Chargers. 2 receivers to each side of the football. 1 back in the backfield with the quarterback, Ortiz. Ortiz drops back, looking over to his left. Now he's under pressure, trying to elude it, and he is hit hard by Jonathan Granados, and he is dropped for a 1-yard loss, and we'll call that a sack. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, it's definitely a sack. Just good pressure, good push up front by the defensive line, led there by Rodrigo Puentes and stuff. But then Jonathan was right there when the quarterback was trying to kind of roll out and try to escape, but boom, he couldn't escape number 30.
So once again, it is a 3-and-out for the Chargers. Wildcat defense doing a great job. Punt gets away from Bowen, goes out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. That's where your Wildcats will begin on this next offensive series. But first, here is our cheerleader of the week. Welcome back. We are at the Texas National Bank Field here at Bobby Lackey Stadium. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast by KWIS. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Coach Rock, bringing you the action from this beautiful Monday morning high school football. 8:37 to go here in the first half. Wildcats up 14-0. They've got the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Snap is high for Bowen. He decides to keep it. He breaks a few tackles, spins, and is finally dropped after about a 9-yard pickup. But what a great heads-up play by Bowen.
Yeah, it's a little high on the snap right there, but he did a good job of getting it, settling down, and found something. It may have been going to be a handoff right there, but the mesh point obviously couldn't be done. So Bowen just takes it and, picks up about 9 yards. Just heads-up play by Bowen.
Yeah, it stays cool, calm, and collected there because it looked like it was a handoff to Gio Guerra. And here it is, the handoff to Gio Guerra, and he's going to make his way across the 35 to about the 38-yard line, and that's going to move the chains for your Wildcats, and that's a J. Gonzalez Law Firm 1st down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, absolutely. Good start for this 3rd series for the Wildcats. Boy, it's really been positive for the Wildcats. Defensively, they just really shutting down the Chargers' offense right now. And then offensively, we've been moving the ball up and down the field on the Chargers. So, if you're a Wildcat fan, you got to love this.
Yeah, and I think they've only given up 1 first down so far this morning. And the Wildcats, as you were mentioning, this 3rd offensive series, the first 2 offensive series, they've just marched down the field and put it in the end zone. So here we go. Garza in at quarterback, rolling out to his left. A pass in the direction of Edward Villalobos, and that is caught, and he's knocked out of bounds at midfield. So great pass, great reception for your Wildcats.
Yeah, good job, Javi Garza right there. They ran a sprint out practice right there, and they ran a stop pattern down here with Edward Villalobos, just right on the money. Yeah, you know, throwing the football, and good concentration by number 3 to haul the pass in and just moving the ball. Here you go. You know, the Wildcats, a lot of things, they're one-dimensional, but not this year. You know, what I'm seeing out of this team is offensively and defensively, they're complete. They're becoming better and better.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. Ball is spotted at midfield. Velasquez, they comes across, they fake the jet sweep, and quarterback is brought down for a loss. And I think that's the first time we've mentioned that the Wildcats, other than a penalty, have been dropped for a loss.
Yeah, you know, they ran the jet sweep to Jay right there. I don't know if they were going to hand it off or not, but it looked like, I guess he was going to zone read or get the read off the jet sweep. But there was nothing fooling right there. Big old number 53 for your Chargers. Mater Chavez was right there to stop that play.
Well, Bowen in at quarterback. Nobody in the backfield with him. Velasquez in motion. This time they fake the handoff again to him, and this time Bowen will keep it, and he'll make a couple of moves and get across the 40 inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, and that's going to move the chains for your Wildcats, and that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm. 1st down, Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all. And here's the replay. Givelance and Martinez CPAs and Advisors is your replay sponsor for the 2nd quarter. They manage your bookkeeping, payroll, financial statements, and tax preparations. Contact Gonzalez and Martinez CPAs and Advisors so you can get back to more important things like your business and your family.
So I guess if it didn't work the first time, come back and do it again, Joey. So that's exactly what they did, and picked up some big yardage.
So this time Bowen rolls out to his left, and that one's caught by Guerra. Guerra makes a spin move with a Charger on his back. Gets inside the 30 to about the 27. It's another 1st down, and that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm 1st down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
What a fight these kids have. You know, they got a lot of fight. This right there, he catches the pass, but boy, he's hitting, spinning, trying to get as much yards as he can. You know, that's what I love about this football team, especially, you know, obviously Coach Brigette, you know, he prepares these kids, and so does the staff, but man, they get the best out of these children. They really do, these young men, excuse me.
Bowen looks over to his left. Ball is in the air in the direction of Villalobos. Villalobos almost came down with that.
Yeah, he went up high to go get it right there, and it was. He just had to go over the head of the defender, but just slightly off his hands right there. But a nice throw, and, you know, and almost a great catch right there.
Yeah, Nopal back there with the defense, but Villalobos almost able to come down with that one. So that incomplete pass will bring up a 2nd down for your Wildcats. Ball is resting at the 27-yard line of the Chargers. Bowen in at quarterback, no one in the backfield with him. Looking out to his left, quick pass to Villalobos. Villalobos brought down after 3 white jerseys grab hold of him inside the 20-yard line at the 17. And your Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group red zone.
So right there, you can see that just a quick hitch right out there. You know, a little deeper hitch right there to Villalobos, but a good pitch and catch right there from Bowen there, and a great protection up front by the offensive line, because there's absolutely nobody in the face of Bowen. Bowen has a lot of time to throw the football.
And they'll move the chains, and that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm 1st down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all. Bowen this time looks out to his right, pump fake. Now the ball is in the air, and it is short, almost picked off by the Chargers.
Yeah, that time 34 got a little pressure on Bowen, and Bowen had to, and that was Manuel Lerma, defensive lineman right there. So he got a little pressure, so he didn't get to get his feet planted so he could follow through. You can see the ball kind of floated a little bit and was a little short because of it.
Well, it falls incomplete, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for your Wildcats. Once again, Bowen with no one in the backfield. Velasquez and Villalobos split wide. He's going to keep it, run up the middle, ducks his head, and gets down to about the 11-yard line. 7-yard pickup maybe 6. We'll see where they spot it. That'll bring up a third down. They're going to give them 6 yards, and that'll bring up a third down and 4.
Yeah, just a straight quarterback blast right there. Good job going right over the big men, with Posadas and those guys on that side. And he picks up about 6 yards right there. So tremendous play, and see what we got here. We got third, but it is 2-down territory.
So same formation. This time Garza in at quarterback. He's going to lower his head, get inside the 10 to about the 9. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 10. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 2. And as you just alluded to right now, Coach, this is 4-down territory. And there's no doubt in my mind that Coach Burgett is going to go for this one.
Yeah, I do believe so right now. So he's putting Bowen back in the game right now. And it brings up 4th and about 2 or 3 right now. So let's see what these big boys can do up front. Let's see if we can get this chain moving and get this first down.
Once again, the same formation. Bowen in at quarterback. He's going to take the snap, roll out to his left. He's going to cut it upfield. He's inside the 5. Finally knocked out of bounds by Jose Moreno, but not before he picks up another J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all, and it'll be 1st and goal for your Wildcats from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was a huge block there by David Trevino. Those guys got the edge out there along with number 75. Just a good reach block, and Bowen was real patient. He kind of got hit a little short, but he kept his feet moving. He got down the sidelines and got obviously the necessary yards plus 3 or 4 more to get the first down.
So 1st and goal for your Wildcats. We've got 3:17 to go here in the first half. They are up 14-0. Garza in at quarterback. Guerra in the backfield. They're going to hand the ball off to Guerra. Guerra breaks a tackle, and he's in the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown.
Yeah, great job right there. He just there's such a huge hole right there. Guerra gets the ball. He's lowered his shoulders. Boom. Within about 4 yards. Bam! Hey, Dirt! East side, strong side, touchdown. 3 series in a row. What a game, baby. Here we go. Come on, Wildcats.
So on to attempt the extra point is Sebastian Guerra. The hold is Sergio Martinez. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is away, and the kick is good. 21-0 for your Wildcats with 3:12 to go here in the first half. And your touchdown extra point sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel.
Well, it's all Wildcats just right now, Joey. I mean, just excellent. What a game.
Welcome back. 21-0 is your score. Wildcats, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, and they are in command of this one here in the first half. We got 3:12 left to go in this ball game, and we hope you are enjoying this ball game. Brought to you by K-West. All the great folks at K-West doing a great job bringing you Wildcat football this morning. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Coach Rock. Coach Rock, impressive outing in all areas of the game for your Wildcats.
Absolutely. All 3 phases of the game right now, they're clicking on all cylinders right now. You can see that. And the kids are obviously well prepared for this football game because they're just getting right after the Chargers.
Caballero with the kick, and it's another short one going to be picked up at the 25-yard line by Fernandez. And Fernandez trying to figure out what exactly he wanted to do, because there was nowhere to go. He is dropped after only about a 3-yard return.
Yeah, again, Jordan Velasquez right there. But what do you say about a young man like that? The kid's all over the field. They put him on just about every team. He's on all the special teams and stuff like that. He's their best tackler, obviously, as you can see.
Well, what I can say about that young man is that he likes rap music.
He does.
He likes spaghetti and chicken, and he likes Dodge vehicles.
Yeah, he does.
He was part of our 5 questions in the pregame show.
Anything that's fast. Anything that's fast, you can guarantee you, man. He plays fast, and I guarantee you he gets after it.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Ball resting at their own 29-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield for the quarterback, and they come out again with the freshman Miguel Ortiz, but we do have a timeout on the field, and of course our timeout sponsor.
Their 2nd timeout of the half.
If you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound systems, car alarms, and LED light bars, all available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor. And I formation for the Chargers. 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Ortiz in at quarterback. 1st and 10. They're going to hand the ball off quickly to Ramirez. And Ramirez trying to bounce it outside. And he does bounce it outside, only to be met by Gianni Barrera.
Yeah, again, Gianni seeing it, they're stretching the ball. They're trying to stretch the field and stuff like that, but Gianni Barrera and the defense, they're so fast and they're so quick to the football. If you watch Gianni, what a tremendous football player. We've been watching him for the last 2 or 3 years, but just a sure tackler.
Yeah, they're going to lose 3 yards on that play, and they'll bring up a 2nd down and 13. So here's the snap. This time the ball is handed off to De La Garza, and he's trying to string it outside long to the other direction, and nothing doing. Joe Lugo comes up to make sure that they keep moving them in the opposite direction.
Absolutely. You know where it starts right there? It starts with Leo Guerra as a defensive end right there. He does a good job of keeping outside pressure, and that's what slowed the back down. He doesn't make the tackle, but he sure does allow number 7, Joe Lugo, to come up and make the tackle. But good job by the defensive end right there of doing his job.
So back-to-back losses for the Chargers. 3rd down, and 14. So 3rd and long for the Chargers. Ortiz in at quarterback. Snap is away, fakes the handoff, looking out to his left. Ball is in the air, and it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Michael McHale, and that's going to bring up a 4th down again for the Chargers. The Chargers have had the ball 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. On one of their offensive series, they picked up a 1st down. On the other 3, it's been 3 and out.
Yeah, they're right there. They're very fortunate that, because a lot of times when you throw it late over the middle, safeties tend to grab that ball and go the other direction. So, they're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted right there, because it was high and across the middle, and a lot of times that causes problems.
Well, the Chargers will punt the ball away. Ramirez is the punter. Avery Bowen is lined up at the 43-yard line. The Wildcats will get this with about 1:20 to go left in the half, but there is a whistle. Now, I don't see any laundry, so I think there's a timeout. Yeah.
Timeout. Brownsville veterans. Their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
If you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars are all available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor. Welcome back. The Chargers called a timeout as the play clock was winding down to 0. They didn't have all their personnel on the field. They got 4th down and 14. We mentioned the Wildcats will have about 1:20 before halftime with the ball once again already up 21-0, and they will get the ball to start the 2nd half.
It's real smart right now that the Wildcats, they put 2 guys back deep. They had been having 1. Now they got 2 back. So now where you want to kick the football?
Yeah, and these 2 guys back there are both dangerous. You got Guerra and Bowen. Little rugby-style kick. Guerra catches it at the 42-yard line, breaks a tackle, shakes and bakes his way inside Charger territory to the 41-yard line. What a great return by Guerra.
It really was. You really like that right there. Just a line drive. Wasn't much height on the punt right there. So Guerra just hits it on the run and, picks up good yardage right there and sets up the Wildcats, almost, inside the 50, obviously close to the 40-yard line right here, about on the 41-yard line. So with 1 minute and 14 seconds, it gives them plenty of time to put some more points on the board here before half.
So you got Garza in at quarterback, 3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Looks like Jonathan Valadez is in the backfield. He's going to stay to block. Garza rolls out to his right. Ball is in the air in the direction of Villalobos, but just a little out of his reach. So that's an incomplete pass, bringing up a 2nd down and 10 with 1:09 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, they ran a real deep comeback right there over there to Villalobos, but it was a little high and out of bounds right there. So
the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 1:09 to go here in the first half. Wildcats with the football, leading 21-0. So Garza in at quarterback. We see the same formation for your Wildcats. Rolls out to his right. Ball is in the air. It is caught by Vasquez. Vasquez has enough for a J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Not so bad right there. That's Jay Vasquez right there on, you know, a little wide pattern on the sidelines right there. And, you know, great job by Javi Garza delivering the pass.
So ball at the 31-yard line. Got a quick pass to Bowen. Bowen cannot hang on to it. It's incomplete. And we've got 47 ticks on the clock before the first half.
Yeah, you know, good pass right there to Bowen. Just, you know, it looked like it was in his hands, but maybe felt a little pressure right there and just took his eyes off the ball just the last second so the ball hits the ground.
So the Wildcats doing a really good job. As you mentioned earlier, Coach, they're not one-dimensional. We've seen some good passing. We've seen just a lot of great things from this Wildcat team. And, of course, they've only had 2 games. So they just continue to improve. Garza in motion. He'll take the handoff. He's going to be a pass back to Bowen. Bowen's got a lot of green in front of him. He's got a blocker. And it's Bowen in for the touchdown. A 31-yard pass from Garza to Bowen for the Wildcats. And another touchdown here with 35 seconds to go in the first half.
I was just waiting to see when it was going to happen, because if you ever play against Mike Brigette in the Wildcats, he has a package called the Boudreaux package. Well, you just got to see a little sample of the Boudreaux package right there, just to throw back to the quarterback for a little gadget play, but touchdown Wildcats, baby. Excellent call. Excellent execution by the team.
Caballero in for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. We want to thank our touchdown and extra point sponsor, Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown surgeon, Dr. Esquivel. So with 35 seconds to go here in the first half, it is now your Weslaco Wildcats 28, the Brownsville Veteran Chargers 0.
Wow. Just exciting right now. You know, watching these kids play and perform, you know, each week, from week to week. Now, this is the third game right there. And, boy, you're seeing a solid football team. You're seeing a solid game out of these kids. You know, my hat's off to these kids because, boy, they're playing with a lot of grit, a lot of determination, a lot of heart. Boy, just Wildcat football, and it's exciting.
It definitely is, Coach. These guys have played well in this COVID 2020 year. And as we've mentioned, you know, most of these teams have had way more ball games than the Wildcats have. This is only the 3rd game for your Wildcats this season.
Yeah, but, you know, they did get to prepare, and they got their kids strong. They got their kids excited and everything else. So, and they're being coached well, so here it goes.
Espinosa with the kick, and it was a high one, making Michael McHale have to come forward to grab it. And as he caught it, his knee went down at the 22-yard line. So that's where the ball is down, because we got to remember, in high school football, if your knee is on the ground, it's a dead ball.
Exactly. As soon as that knee hits the ground, the ball's dead. So, you know, again, like you said, you had to come up and catch the ball, and the knee hits the ground, whistle blows, and that's where you get the ball.
Well, the Chargers will take over here in the first half with 34 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at their own 22-yard line. We'll see what they do. I'm not sure if they're going to try to run a play or maybe just go into the locker rooms. Got Ortiz in at quarterback. He's got 2 backs in the backfield with him. Snap is away. They're going to hand the ball off. No, he's going to keep it. and there is nowhere for him to go as Leo Guerra led the charge there for that front four of your Wildcats.
Yeah, he ran the zone read right there, and then Leo Guerra wasn't like, what you want to do is, especially on the zone read, if that end crashes real hard, you can get around outside. But Leo just stayed right there and said, all right, come on, come to me, I'm ready. And he did a great job of making a great tackle.
So now the clock continues to roll with 3 seconds, and I think the Chargers are going to be content heading into the locker rooms. And they are, because we have nothing but zeros on the clock, which means we are officially at the half. And the halftime score is your Weslaco East Wildcats 28, the Brownsville Veterans Chargers nothing. We'll be back with second half action right here on K-West.
We go into halftime with your
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Weslaco East High School is proud to present the Starlets, the brightest shining stars over the skies of the Rio Grande Valley. Introducing your 2020-2021 Scarlet Officers. Introducing Lieutenant Miss Amory Lopez. Introducing Major Miss Areli Cantu. Your social officers for the year are Miss Kylie Mata and Miss Leanne Lopez. The Starlets are under the direction of Mrs. Laura Cedillo Rivera. Tonight, the Starlets will be performing 2 palm routines. Here is Wipeout and High Class.
Everybody needs one night Shine a little spotlight for a little while. Rent us a car, show up late, valet the track. Credit on my cards, money in the bank, at least for tonight. Keeping my shades on inside, all dressed in black. Escalade these suitcases, yeah baby, can't let this slack. We ain't on the list, but we on the list. When you look like this and you walk like that, skip the line, baby, don't look back. Tonight we high class. Yeah, tonight we high class, high class. Hey, hey, drop a little bit more.
tackle.
We worked hard. We pushed ourselves to the limit. Every drop of sweat, every run, every hit, grinding, preparing for battle. The wait is over. We're back. East side, strong side.
Welcome back. We are at the Texas National Bank Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. K-West bringing you Wildcat football on a Monday, now midday. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Coach Rock, bringing you all the action from this one. We are just about to get underway in the second half, and it is your West Squeeze Wildcats 28, the Brownsville veteran Chargers 0. And before we begin this contest, we would like to acknowledge our kickoff sponsor, because we are about to enjoy the second half kickoff. The Chargers will be kicking away to your Wildcats. The kickoff sponsor is Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano. They are located at 2300 West Pike, Suite 300, right here in Weslaco. Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano, attorney at law, our kickoff sponsor.
It just fires me up every time I see that intro and stuff. And boy, if you have any blood running through your body, boy, that just excites you, you know, to see that.
Well, the Wildcats are set. They are on the field, ready to receive the kickoff from the Chargers. We've got Jay Velasquez and Gio Guerra back deep. They are at about the 14 and 12 yard line respectively. And the Chargers will send their kick team onto the field, and I believe this is the first time we're going to see the kick team.
Exactly, but I'll tell you what a complete first half that was, Joey. You know, of football, and just dominance by your, you know, West Coast Wildcat football team. Just, you know, it's exciting. So here we are about to kick off here to the second half. You know, we get the football with a great amount of momentum and steam going ahead right now. So it looks really good. We just duplicate what we did the first half. What a great football game we're going to have.
Yeah, you mentioned about the first half. You know, the Wildcats had the ball 4 times, and 4 times they took the ball right into the end zone. Daniel Oliva set to kick the ball away, and he kicks it in the direction of Vasquez. Vasquez will catch that one at the 10-yard line, looking for some blocks. He's going to cut it upfield, and he's hit at the 25-yard line by Justin Rosas, and he's brought down at the 26.
Yeah, you know, good job of fielding the ball on the run right there by Velasquez.
And here's our starting lineup for the offensive group.
Pedro Posada, Robert Torres, Ezequiel Negrete, Marco Choa, Hiram Cantu, David Trevino, Avery Bowen, Javi Garza, Edward Villalobos,
Jay Vasquez,
Gio Guerra.
ATPE is your ally, your voice for professional educators.
Garza on the first play from scrimmage here in the second half. A quick pass out to his left, and that is Jared Pettis on the receiving end of that pass. A pickup of about 4 yards, bringing up a second down and 6.
Yeah, just starting off right there with Garza at quarterback. Just, again, a little quick hitch outside, and good completion and good, you know, 4 yards on first down.
So second down and 6 for your Wildcats. This time Bowen in at quarterback. He's got Jonathan Valadez in the backfield with him. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Stacked. Bowen takes it. He's going to run right behind the left guard, and he's going to dive forward to the 29-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2.
That was a little different formation by the Wildcats. They got kind of a bullet on both sides right here. Kind of stacked receivers, as you can see that. We haven't seen that yet tonight. So, again, just kind of spread out and spread the defense out and just run the ball up the middle. So,
yeah, we hadn't seen that today, but, again, we've seen that in years past. And, again, you know, this is a very early season for your Wildcats, even though we are in November. Garza in at quarterback. He's going to take it right behind the left guard, and he's going to muscle his way to move the chains, and that's a J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, exactly. Good job up front. Good push to get the 2-3 yards he needed to get the first down. So, again, same formation, and quarterbacks kept it twice in a row right there.
So 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. Ball is spotted at the 37-yard line. We are just underway here in the second half. 10:07 to go here in the third quarter. Want to welcome everybody that is watching online, YouTube, and on Facebook. Thank you guys for chiming in today here on K-West. And Coach Burgett didn't like what was going on. Maybe wanted to change his personnel. So he's going to call a timeout on the field. And if you are looking for a dependable car, audio, and alarm company, make sure that you stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound systems, car alarms, and LED light bars are all available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor.
Yeah, Javi Garza was over there, looking to the sidelines and looking at Coach a little bit. It looked like and Coach says, well, I guess he doesn't quite got this, so let's call a timeout and let's fix what we got going here so we can make a positive play.
Want to congratulate our What a Fan in the stand. Looks like they got themselves a goodie pack there. Again, we got a lot of different things that happen live here in the stadium. And, of course, we want to encourage you that if you want to make it out to a ball game, make your way out here. There is social distancing observations, of course, that have to be contended with. So you see a lot of little pods out in the bleachers. So here we go. 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. Ball at the 37-yard line. Garza under center. Bowen in at tailback. Play action. Rolls out to his left. Now he's got some pressure. Gets rid of the ball. It's caught by Villalobos, and Villalobos shakes a tackle. He's finally brought out of bounds at about the 47-yard line by Angel Ramirez, but we got a flag, and I think there's going to be some kind of personal foul there.
Yeah, it looks like a horse collar tackle right there on the sidelines. All right, on Villalobos. So good job by the quarterback right there. He was pressured right there as he was going down. He delivered the ball straight to Villalobos, and great catch, great concentration.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense, number 10. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Remains first down.
So that's a blocking foul on the Wildcats, and they're going to move it back to the 40-yard line because it is a spot foul. So we'll have second down for your, first down. We'll repeat first down because it was 1st and 10, my bad. So we'll repeat first down, but it's instead of 1st and 10, it's going to be 1st and about 7 because the ball is spotted at the 40.
Yeah, I just thought awkward how Villalobos went down right there, but I guess the referee saw something else.
So same formation, Garza under center. They're going to send Guerra in motion. It's going to be a toss to Bowen out to the right. He's got some blockers. He breaks a tackle, moves forward to about the 45-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd down and 2 for your Wildcats.
Yeah, good job up front. Led there by big old number 71, Mark Ochoa. Tremendous blocking right there by the right tackle, and also by the tight end, Trevino.
So 2nd down for your Wildcats. Ball is at the 45-yard line. A couple of personnel changes. They're going to bring in the big fullback, Jesus Vargas. He'll line up in the right slot. He'll go in motion. Bowen, the tailback. They'll hand it off to him. Little trap play on the right side of the line, and he's going to power his way to midfield, and that's going to move the chains, and that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm first down.
Yeah,
Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, real good job right there. Good concentration. They do send Vargas across on the motion, but he comes back inside and leads the block. What basically called the fullback counter, all right, to the tailback, but a good first down and a good execution by the right side. Good down blocks. Great job pulling by the guard and Vargas up in the hole.
Again, play action. Garza rolling out to his left. He's got a receiver in Villalobos. And a great catch at the 20-yard line. Did you see him get up in the air and grab that one?
He sure did. What a great job there by the quarterback of getting outside, breaking contain, seeing, Villalobos come across the field and hit him unstride. Go up and catches at the highest point. Tremendous play, tremendous throw, great concentration by number 3, Villalobos on the catch.
So what a catch. And they're going to spot it at the 20-yard line. And your Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor. So 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. Fakes the handoff. They're going to give it to the fullback. Breaks a tackle inside the 22, the 17-yard line, and that is some great running by Valadez.
Yeah, good job by Valadez right there on the fullback belly play. All right, and it comes off the toss, and a good job of getting in the fullback's stomach, and he picks his way and picks up about 8 yards on the play. Great concentration, great patience by the fullback there. Yeah. And good blocking up front.
Definitely patience and great blocking. They'll spot it at the 12, where it'll be 2nd and 2. Fullback is going to be the tailback is Gio Guerra, lined up in the power eye right position. They're going to hand it off to him. He boxes out to the left. He's inside the 10 to the 8. That's going to move the chains, and that's another J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, good job by Giovanni right there, taking the cutback and seeing it. And and a lot of times backs are taught, look at the defense. See what they've slid most of their defenders to the right side right there in the natural cutback, and Gio sees it and does a good job of going for it and getting the first down.
So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line for your Wildcats. Same formation, play action. Ball in the air, caught in the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown. David Trevino was all alone in the end zone. Great play action by your Wildcats.
He sure was. We looked right there. He just a little tight end delay and off the fake, and boom, and does a great job of getting the ball to David Trevino. Good concentration. He's wide open, catches the ball. Touchdown, Wildcats. You got it exciting. Again, first series, boom, touchdown in the end zone.
So on for the extra point is Sebastian Caballero. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is away, and the kick is good. Our touchdown and extra point sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel. We've got 5:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and it is now your Weslaco Wildcats 35, the Chargers nothing.
Good job right there. Bringing the ball down with the throwing, basically with the arm and stuff. They came right down the field to show they could march it down the field. But when they got in the red zone, they went right back to their power type of running and put it in the end zone.
5 possessions for your Wildcats. 5 touchdowns for your Wildcats.
We're perfect so far. A lot of coaches say you can't play a perfect game, and that's true because there's always little mistakes here and there, but you try to. So right now they're about as close as it can be to becoming perfect and making a perfect game out of this right now.
So on to kick the ball away is going to be Pedro Espinosa, and on your screen is the Kiss Cam. And in the day and age of telephone and technology, everybody's looking at their screens. Obviously not watching the football game. So here we go. The kickoff is caught at about the 15-yard line, brought out to about the 29-yard line. Brandon Bentancur with the return for the Chargers.
Just about everybody on the kickoff team right there on the tackle. Just a big old mob of just black jerseys, poof, pronouncing and just hitting the returner right there for not much of a gain right there, but good job by the kickoff coverage.
30-yard line is where the Chargers will begin this offensive series with 5:47 to go here in the 3rd. Quarterback looking for a receiver. He's got to back out of the backfield. That's Nathan Fernandez. He catches the ball, and they're going to lose about a yard on the play.
Just swarming defense right there, Joey. You can see that. They throw a little quick hitch out here. Even the defensive tackle, number 66, is out on that. There was nobody full right there. Just a great team defense. Get to the ball, run to the ball, boom, execution. Great job by the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, Reese Sampaio back in at quarterback. Going to have one back in the backfield, and that's going to be Brandon Almazan. Three receivers to the top of your screen, one down here at the bottom. Sampaio, the quarterback. 2nd and 11. Handoff to Almazan. Almazan trying to find a hole, but he is caught from behind by Leo Guerra.
Yeah, dragged down from the opposite side. Leo's playing the defensive end on the left side right there. He cuts it back to the left side of the defense. He cuts it back to this side, and Leo does a good job of getting down the line and catching it from behind and dragging the running back down to the ground. Good heads up, great football play by Leo Guerra.
Yeah, 2-yard pickup for Almazan. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Chargers. Once again, the same formation. Almazan in the backfield with Sampaio. Sampaio rolling out to his right. Almazan stays to block. Little circle pass pattern in the middle of the field. Intended receivers Brandon Bentancur, but that ball was knocked away. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down for the Chargers.
Yeah, Jordan Velasquez did a good job of getting his hand up in the air and knocking that ball, and deflecting it, and it just flies harmlessly to the ground. But good heads-up play by Jordan Velasquez, doing a good job of dropping into his flat zone right there and getting in front of the quarterback's vision and deflecting the football.
Angel Ramirez on the punt. You've got Gio Guerra and Jay Vasquez back to return this one. They are standing at the 35-yard line waiting for this one. We've got a timeout on the field taken by the Chargers, and if you're looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound system, car alarms, and LED light bars available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor. Welcome back. Hope you are enjoying this game at Texas National Field at Bobby Lackey Stadium. Remember, the Wildcat season is sponsored by Knapp Medical Center. We ask all fans to support our sponsors because they support Weslaco ISD Athletics. Thank you, Texas National Bank, Knapp Medical Center, and all of our sponsors for all of your support.
Joey, I want to say a shout out real quick to our custodial staff here. I'm seeing them, they're cleaning the stands as they go. They're just trying to keep everybody safe. It's outstanding.
Well, it's a short punt. Finally takes a rest, comes to a stop at the 46-yard line. Jay Vasquez was hoping maybe that had a couple of more bounces in it, but it didn't, so he quickly got away from it, and then, of course, it's a dead ball at the 46 as the Chargers will down it. Yeah, we've been talking about, COVID and how it's really interrupted the seasons and pretty much everything in our world, but as you mentioned, the staff here at Weslaco ISD doing a tremendous job keeping everybody safe and keeping the area clean from the stadium where our fans are to the press box that you are enjoying the game from. So 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. Quarterback is Gatza rolling out to his right. Got a receiver. It's caught by Villalobos at about the 42-yard line. And that's going to move the chains for your Wildcats. And that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm. 1st down. Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
So you see the Wildcats, they're back in the spread right there. They've been running the spread a lot, tonight. But just a nice curl pattern there to Villalobos, and a great throw again by Javi Garza, and great protection, just outstanding play.
Bowen looking to his left, decides to keep it, and he's going to run. Bounces it outside. He's at the 40. Stiff arm, 35. Cuts it upfield at the sideline. Gets across the 30. Well, we'll see because they got a referee maybe that he stepped out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. So we'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, a little bit short. They shut it a little bit short right there. I guess he stepped out of bounds with his left foot. But, again, good heads-up play by Bowen. You see that it wasn't open, so he just takes it, tucks it, and runs and gets as much as he can. So now it brings up a real short on 2nd and 1. So
this time Bowen rolls out to his right, gets rid of the ball. It's caught by Gio Guerra. He turns it upfield, and he steps out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. That'll move the chains, and that's a Jay Gonzalez Law Firm. 1st down.
Just a quick
Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Just a quick bubble route here out to Giovanni. Good concentration, good throw by Bowen, and good after catching the ball and getting some great yardage up front and getting that 1st down.
So the Wildcats with a fresh set of downs at the Charger 22-yard line. 3:17 left to go here in the third. 35-0 your Wildcats on top of this one. Bowen, quick pass out to Velasquez. Velasquez got some blockers, makes it move, shakes a tackler, and just left him reaching for nothing but dead air. And he's inside to the 12-yard line, and now your Wildcats have entered the Payne Auto Group red zone. Payne Auto Group, our red zone sponsor, and that'll move the chains because that's another J. Gonzalez Law Firm. First down, J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, great move, great shake right there. We get shake and bake right there by Velasquez. Just tremendous. Jay just catch the ball and boom, make that defender, first defender miss, and he comes up the field, gets that first down.
Yeah, because he had a couple of blockers in front of him, which did their job, but there was just one extra white jersey that they didn't have a blocker for, but Velasquez took care of that. Bowen calls his own number, and Bowen is in the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown, a 13-yard TD run by Avery Bowen.
Yeah, just straight, snap over to Bowen, and Bowen sees it, and he just takes it to the right side, and there's just a huge hole right there, and he pretty much just walks in the end zone. Again, just an exciting play right here, and you see the dominance right now of what's happening with the Weslaco East Wildcats, but just another great touchdown.
So Caballero on for the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is away, and the arms are up, meaning that is a good extra point. 2:24 left in the third quarter, 42-0. Wildcats are on top, and our touchdown extra point sponsor is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown general surgeon, Dr. Esquivel. What a performance by the Wildcats. 3 games so far, and in 3 games they have put up 40-plus points.
Yeah, this is real dominant performance today by our Wildcat football team. As a coach, these are the things that you work hard for. The kids work hard for it, and it shows. When you put in the work, you put in the time, it's going to show on the field, and it's showing today in the Wildcats, and obviously they were prepared, and you're going to see that. So it's going to get to the point where a lot of kids are going to get to play tonight, today, and a lot of kids are going to get a lot of time on the field. All right.
Pedro Espinosa set to kick it away to the Chargers, and he does, and it's a deep one, and it's going to go over the head of McHale, and McHale finally picks it up because it stays in the field to play at the 4-yard line, and Jordan Velasquez is ready for him and brings him down after a 2-yard return at the 6-yard line.
Exactly. When you have especially in the kickoff and stuff, and you have to field a kick and you can't quite field it properly, that defense is, they're coming down the field, and Jordan Velasquez, again, like I mentioned earlier, there's great tacklers all through this team, but he's just a little bit above everybody right now as far as making tackles and plays. But he's a senior, and he should be, and he shows it.
Yeah, I think McHale was hoping that was going to go into the end zone, and it did not. So here come the Chargers from deep in their own territory at the 6-yard line. And the quarterback Ortiz decides to keep it, and nothing going as he's going to, I'm not sure if he's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
No, there was nothing going right there. Adrian Wattis was right there, ready to take him, and then here comes Jordan Velasquez just to wipe the whole thing out. But good job again by the defense. The defense hasn't been on the field much tonight. So again, and a lot of it has to do with their play, obviously, because they've been shutting out the Chargers pretty much the whole night.
Well, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Ortiz rolling out to his right, gets rid of the ball, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Michael McHale, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 from the 6-yard line with 1:37 to go here in the third.
Yeah, again, the the defense of the Wildcats is showing their dominance and stuff. No matter what the Chargers are trying to do, the defense is right there to stop it. So tremendous job by our defense.
Yeah, Joe Lugo was out there ready just in case he did make the catch to make sure that he was going to go nowhere. So once again, the Chargers will send 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. They got 2 backs in the backfield with Ortiz, the quarterback. He is lined up on the goal line. Snap is away. He's going to keep it. Little run option, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a 4th and 10 for the Chargers.
Yeah, just a huge hit there by Noe Castillo, along with Rodrigo Puentes right there coming into the line. They were right there for the quarterback. Quarterback ran a little zone read right there, and tried to take it up the middle, and nothing doing. Now it's 4th and 9, and now they're punting deep in their end zone, and Wildcats should get great field position here out of this.
Yeah, the punter, Angel Ramirez, is lined up in his own end zone. You got Jay Vasquez and Gio Guerra. Gianni Barrera back to receive this one. And Barrera's going to field it at the 35-yard line on the run at the 20, 15. Hurdles the guy, 10. He's at the 6-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better type of punt. Line drive punt right to Giovanni Guerra right there to take the ball. Gianni Barrera right there on the run. Takes it all the way down inside the 10-yard line and sets up the Wildcats in excellent field position, actually just outside the 10-yard line, and they set him up in great field position for our offense.
Yeah, they're going to say that he stepped out of bounds at the 12. And with that punt return, your Wildcats have now entered the Payne Auto Group Red Zone. Payne Auto Group, our Red Zone sponsor. 1st and 10 for your Wildcats. Ball at the Charger 12-yard line, 12-yard line, and it's going to be in at quarterback Ashton Guajardo, and he's going to keep it and run right behind the center down to the 5-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 7 yards, making it a 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you're going to start seeing other players. Here comes Ashton in the game. He's come in the game a few times this year already, but and he has a lot of heart and a lot of fight. Every time he runs the ball, he runs extremely hard.
So Guajardo, the quarterback, he keeps it again, same play, and he's going to be brought down at the 1, and that's going to be a J. Gonzalez Law Firm 1st down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, again, he just lowers his shoulders right there and does a great job of getting the ball down close to it. And looks like we got the quarter and going into the 4th quarter right now. Again, you got your Wildcats 42 and the Chargers 0.
We'll be right back.
Before Clarissa Renteria was a dentist, she was a student at Weslaco ISD. She was a cheerleader, played softball, and started college early through the dual enrollment program. She graduated from UTPA before earning her degree from the University of Texas School of Dentistry in Houston. Now she is Dr. Renteria, creating beautiful smiles at Professional Dental Group. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Dr. Clarissa Renteria, WISD was the right choice.
So we begin 4th quarter action with your Wildcats up 42-0 on the Chargers of Brownsville veterans. Ashton Guajardo in at quarterback. 1st and goal from the 1, and Guajardo in for the touchdown. 3 straight plays from Guajardo, and he's in the end zone.
Yeah, again, same thing, but this time he went over the right side. And I love how he runs. He runs extremely hard. He lowers his pads. Boom, he's in the end zone. Wildcat touchdown. East side, strong side. Here we go. Wildcat Nation, baby.
So the first play of the 4th quarter results in a touchdown for your Wildcats. And Sebastian Caballero in for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is away, it is up, and it is good. And we want to thank our touchdown extra point sponsor, who is Dr. Sandra Esquivel, your hometown surgeon, Dr. Esquivel. Welcome back after another Wildcat touchdown. This time it's Ashton Wajardo, the quarterback, from 1 yard out. And the extra point from Sebastian Caballero, giving your Wildcats a 49-0 lead here over the Chargers of Brownsville veterans.
It was all set up by a great punt return, by number 21, Gianni Barrera. Set it up real perfectly for the offense, and it took about 3 plays from Ashton, and he's in the end zone. It's touchdown Wildcats, and just a complete control of this football game right now.
Pedro Espinosa kicking it away, and that's going to be Bentancur fielding it at the 7-yard line, looking to make a move, and he is hit quickly by Josiah Chavarin after about a 13-yard return.
Yeah, not much going there. Good job by Chavarin getting down in his lane and just making a sure tackle on Betancourt.
So the Wildcats coming back out on defense, as you mentioned, Coach. They haven't played much defense tonight because they, for the most part, with the exception of one series, I believe, have forced the Chargers to 3 and out on every possession.
Sure has. It's been 3 and out, and every possession the Wildcats have has been scores, touchdowns. So, wow.
Reese Sampaio in at quarterback. He's got De La Garza and Almazan back in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to the running back, De La Garza. And De La Garza is going to try to get out to about the 25-yard line before being knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, just a little hand sweep over here to Garza, like you said, and he gets the corner and gets the play. But right there, again, not a pretty good sure tackle by number 33 for your Wildcats, Raymond Velasquez. He's playing corner right now here, playing left corner for us now.
So we got 2 receivers to each side of the ball. Just De La Garza in the backfield. He's going to stay in block, and Sampaio gets rid of the ball quickly, and it's caught by Michael McHale at about the 31-yard line. And if my memory serves me correctly, Coach, that's only the second first down for the Chargers this afternoon.
Yeah, that was first down right there, but a good open field tackle by Jesse James. So, he didn't get much further, but then the catch, and that's it. So good job and good tackle by Jesse James.
So De La Garza in the backfield with Almazan and the quarterback Sampaio. They're going to hand the ball off, and this is not Almazan. This is going to be Cuauhtemoc Butanda.
Yeah, he was first hit in the hole there by number 42, Diego Reis, and then the rest of them came in there along with number 40, Rangel Silva. So good defense right there. Yeah, a lot of different kids are in the game right now, as you can see. Different kids that, there's obviously different kids playing safety from the corners, and some different linebackers in there right now. So a lot of kids getting some valuable experience right now to play in time.
So no gain. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Chargers. Sampaio looking out to his left, caught by De La Garza, but behind the line of scrimmage. And so they're going to lose about 3 yards on that one. And they're going to say they're going to keep the clock moving with 9:50 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, good stop there by the safety, George Guarajardo, number 35. And then number 33 also right there, Raymond Velasquez.
So they'll move the ball back to the 28-yard line, where it'll be a 3rd down and 13 for the Chargers. 3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. Sampaio rolls out to his left, gets rid of the ball quickly in the direction of McHale, but a little confusion as to where McHale should have been. But it's 4th down and 13. You want to think that you at least want to get to the chain, to the sticks.
Exactly. He just ran a comeback right there, but the quarterback threw it really short right there, but it wasn't enough to get the ball to him. So again, brings up, like you said, 4th and 13 right now. So obviously you're going to see a punt. And again, I think the Wildcats should, be set up in some pretty good field position.
Yeah, they've got Barrera back there. I'm sorry, they got Carlos Roman now back there. Carlos Roman and Jay Vasquez set to return this one. They stand at their own 30 or 44-yard line. It's in the direction of Vasquez, but that's going to go out of bounds at about the 45. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, they got it to the out of bounds there. returners weren't able to field the ball. So, again, the Wildcats are going to be set up in some pretty good field position for this next series.
Yeah, this next set of downs will begin at their own 44-yard line. You've got to think, Coach, that punter wanted to keep it away out of both their hands.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to punt to these kids at all. You know, whoever they put back there do a great job of fielding kicks and getting up the field with it.
Ashton Guajardo is the quarterback, and he's got Julius Gonzalez back there with them. He's going to keep it and run out to his left. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. And that's going to be a 5-yard pickup for the Wildcats. Clock will continue to move with under 9 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Yeah, just a direct snap to the quarterback and just a quarterback sweep to the outside, and he picks up 5 yards right there on the play. And good job of blocking up front again. And I'm starting to see some different offensive linemen in there too. You know, up there with number 61, Devon Mata. He's in the game right now playing along with 69, Steven Garza. So a lot of these kids are who've worked really hard at getting some time to play on the field.
And they're going to relish it. Guajardo looks out to his left. Quick pass, and it's caught by Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez with a couple of moves and gets down very close to the first down marker. And they're going to say, yes, he is got enough yardage for another J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, great concentration by Sergio Martinez right there, catching the ball and then turning it upfield and getting the necessary yardage for the first down. Good job, good executed play.
So ball is spotted at the 46-yard line of the Chargers. 7:46 to go here in the ball game. Guajardo, play action, fakes to his left. Now he runs out to his right. He's going to keep it. He's going to run out, and he's going to lower his head and get inside the 40, and we'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 38-yard line, but we're going to have an official's timeout on the field.
Yeah, Ashton right there took, I think he was going to throw the ball, but he brought it back down. You noticed it was green grass, so, he loves to run the football. And then, and what I like about this kid is that when he makes contact, he lowers that shoulder and boom, he hits. And, and he made it, that guy who tried to tackle him that time, he felt it.
So with an official timeout on the field, Coach, we've been talking about the different phases of the football game.
Okay.
Well, as we were away, Gonzalez took the handoff, and it looked like he was going to pick up nothing. But he seemed to be able to just get away, as we watch here on the replay, from two would-be Charger defenders and pick up a yard, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for your Wildcats.
Yeah, he ran a long ways to get about a yard right there, but really good fight by number 44. Tremendous play right there by him. Good heart, Julius Gonzalez.
And the quarterback, Guajardo, is going to keep it, and he's going to get inside the 36-yard line to about the 35. I don't think he quite got there, but that's going to be enough for another J. Gonzalez Law Firm first down. So J. Gonzalez Law Firm, justice for all.
Yeah, good job there, but just reaching enough right there to get the first down and move the sticks. Good job there by Ashton.
So Guajardo with another tough first down. The Wildcats are at the 35-yard line. 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Gonzalez in the backfield. This time, it's a different quarterback, and that quarterback is Alex Martinez. And Martinez gets to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again, you can see right now that this Wildcat team that's on the football field, and it's those kids that you prepare the first team. I guarantee you, these are the guys that are there at practice every day, and they're just trying to get the first teamers as best they can, and they're giving them great looks and this kind of stuff, and there's the reward for it. So I'm so proud to see this, and because this is what high school football is all about. It really is. You got kids, you got starters, you got that, but man, you got a team. And these kids are getting their opportunity to play.
So 2nd down and 10 for your Wildcats. This time Guajardo back in at quarterback. Looks out to his right. He's got a receiver. And that ball is going to be picked off by the Chargers, Jacob Garcia. Jacob Garcia with some great coverage out there.
He did. He got up, and the ball was just a slightly underthrown, and Jay was able to bring that down for an interception for the Chargers.
So the basically first mistake of the game, Coach, because we hadn't seen a turnover thus far from the Wildcats. But again, it is late in the game. We got a lot of different personnel, and of course, we're doing a lot of different things, and you want to be able to try some of these things out, because even though you are up, we also got to remember that the Wildcats really haven't played a lot of games. This is only their 3rd game this season, and they've only technically have one more.
Exactly. They got a game this next Saturday over in Brownsville, so just to tune up for the basically the district title game the following week.
So the Chargers, after the turnover, 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line, but they're going to go back 5 more.
Offense. Number 78, half the distance to the goal, remains 1st down.
Yeah, just a little movement right there. If you ever watch the Wildcat defense, they get set and then they shift a bunch, and that kind of makes those offensive linemen a little bit jittery.
So that'll move them back to the 4-yard line. Quarterback in the end zone. Takes the snap, hands it off to De La Garza. De La Garza looking for some running room, and he's going to get out to about the 6 before being brought down.
Yeah, a good job right outside again by the corner to come off the ball. I guess it looks like it's number 33, Raymond Velasquez, right there on the tackle.
We've got some laundry on the field.
Chop block, offense. Number 60 and 51. Half the distance to the goal, remains 1st down.
So after the interception, 2 plays, 2 big penalties on the side of the Chargers is going to move them inside the 5 all the way down. Well, they were already inside the 5. They were at the 4. So this is going to move them down to the 2.
Exactly. You could. They got timeout right now, but you could be in danger for that 2-point safety right now. That's what you got to look for.
Just want to remind you that if you are looking for a dependable car audio and alarm company, stop by Extreme Car Audio in Weslaco. Sound systems, car alarms, and LED light bars, all available at Extreme Car Audio, our timeout sponsor. And our penalty sponsor is Weslaco Vision Source, brought to you by Dr. Jaime Rodriguez. Visit Weslaco Vision Source for all of your eye care needs.
It's okay.
Well, Coach, those penalties, of course, move them back all the way to the 2-yard line.
It does, and this is where the defense is thinking, man, and it's something they work for. Boy, they want safeties, and they want to score on defense. So here's an opportunity for the Wildcat defense, and let's see if they can cash it in.
They're showing blitz. Quarterback's going to keep it. Ortiz is going to get out of the end zone, but he's going to lose a yard. Well, the line judge has him back to the line of scrimmage, but I thought he was brought down at the 1, but of course my opinion doesn't matter. It's going to be 2nd down and about 15 from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, he was hit right at the goal line, but then he fell forward a little bit, I guess for a couple yards according to the referee. So again, it was close to that safety.
So here we go, 2nd down for the Chargers from their own 2-yard line. Quarterback is lined up in the end zone. He's going to roll out to his left. Looking to get rid of the ball. He does. He's got a receiver in McHale. It's caught at the 33-yard line, and McHale is finally brought down at the 40.
Yeah, that's the best play for the whole night for the Chargers right there. Just a deep fade pattern off a sprint out action and hits McHale, pretty much on the run right there. But again, good sure tackling by the secondary. But he got behind the secondary, and he was open, and they were able to deliver the pass to him.
So 1st and 10 for the Chargers from the 40-yard line. 3:23 left to go in this one. Quarterback is going to keep it, Ortiz, and he lowers his head, breaks a tackle, gets to about the 43-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Now, good job again by the defense right there, led by number 90. Just a good job of getting over there, Aiden Zavala, along with number 62, Julian Gonzalez.
So 2nd down and 7 for the Chargers, and we are now under 3 minutes to go in this one. Quarterback looking out to his left, nowhere. Now he is in trouble, breaks a tackle, rolling out to his right, trying to get rid of the ball in the direction of De La Garza, but a great job defensively by Nayan Delgado to be able to come down and just knock that one away.
Yeah, and great pressure by Silva Rangel right there too. He lays a hit on the quarterback. Quarterback did a good job escaping the first couple of defenders right there, but then number 4 Rangel comes in and just hits him right as he's delivering the ball.
Well, that incomplete pass will stop the clock with 2:36 to go here in the contest. 3rd down and 7 for the Chargers. 2 receivers to both sides of the football. Quarterback is Sampaio. Quick pass out to the left sideline to McHale. It is caught. It'll move the chains. And the clock continues to roll with 2:25 left in the ball game.
Yeah, the defenders, we're playing way off on them, so they're throwing everything underneath, but the Wildcats are going to give them anything they want underneath. They just don't want to be beat deep right now. They don't want to give up a cheap touchdown, but they're doing a good job of keeping the ball in front of them, and the Chargers are taking what they're giving them, all right, but that's all the Wildcats are going to give them.
Sampaio, the quarterback, 2 receivers to both sides of the football. Here's a snap. Hands the ball off to Moreno. And Moreno is going to be dropped for a loss, 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 11 with 1:45 left in this one.
Yeah, good job up there by Gabriel Villarreal on the play, the right defensive end. Does a good job of just stopping the play completely for about a 1 yard loss.
So 2nd and 11 for the Chargers. 1.5 minutes left to go here in this one. Wildcats have dominated. They are up 49-0. A little hitch pass, but I think it hit Moreno in the back of the head or the shoulder pad.
It did, it hit, and it fell, harmlessly to the ground, obviously. But and the quarterback was like, man, what did I do?
Yeah, I think he was trying to set up a little wide receiver screen out there at the top of the screen to McHale.
Yeah,
but didn't wait long enough.
He didn't, because it looked like that little gel back come back. You can see, because I saw the lineman going outside too.
Well, this time Sampaio will roll out to his right. He's got a receiver, and he goes in and out of the hands of Bentancur, and that one would have been that cheap touchdown that you mentioned right now, folks.
Exactly. Bentancur did get, got up the field and, and was open down the sidelines, but just went right through his hands. So
yeah, because he was behind the defenders.
Yes, he was.
So that incomplete pass will make it 4th down and 11. And, of course, the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 1:13.
Yeah, right now it's pride time for the Wildcat defense. So, they don't want to score. So anytime you can get a 0 on the board, that's all that great helmet decal stuff.
Well, they're going deep, and that one is going to be intercepted by Carlos Roman, and that'll seal the deal, Coach. You talked about the shutout. The Wildcats, in their opening game, gave up 34 points to Pace. Last week against Porter, only gave up 3, and tonight they give up 0. So we've seen that defense just continue to put a stranglehold on the opponents this season.
They really have. It was a dominant performance on both sides of the ball tonight. Defense was lights out. Offense was lights out. Special teams were great. So, again, not perfect, but what a solid football game by your Wildcats tonight.
So they're going to line up in victory formation. Ashton Guajardo, the quarterback, is behind center. No, he's not. He's going to hand the ball off, and the Wildcats will give it to the tailback, and he'll run right behind the center and pick up maybe about a yard, and the clock ticks become lesser and lesser. We are now under a minute to go here.
Exactly. So just a straight blast play down the middle right there, just about as good as a kneel. They'll probably do it here pretty soon. There's about 38 seconds left in the football game.
Yeah, they give the ball to Giancarlos Ortiz, and he picks up about a yard, as you mentioned, just as good as a kneel. So it is an I formation with Ortiz back in there at the tailback, and they'll do the same play again, and he's going to go right up the middle and pick up maybe another yard, and that's going to be it for the most part, because we've got 18 seconds on the game clock, and the play clock, of course, is going to have to reset, but that's not going to be enough to be able to stop the clock at all. So the clock continues to roll down, and we'll just wait for it to officially hit all zeros.
And it's right now. Wildcat football, Wildcat win. You've got to be excited. Here they are. They're the East Zone champions, if you want to say that. I know they have one more football game, but again, this puts them into that play game, and it's obviously going to be against McAllen Memorial Mustang, so it's going to be a Wildcat Mustang here in about a couple of weeks. But the Wildcats do have one more game, and it's this Saturday over in Brownsville at 7 o'clock over at Sam Stadium. So again, great pride, just an excellent football game. More of my hats are off to these coaches, these kids. Tremendous job. East side, strong side is alive and well, baby. Here we go. Good job, Wildcats.
Well, until then, we want to thank all of the K-West crew for such a great job that they do putting on this production. We want to thank the director of K-West, Carlos Robledo. We also want to thank the superintendent of schools for Weslaco ISD, Dr. Priscilla Canales. We also want to thank the principal of Weslaco High School, Morales, the athletic director of Weslaco ISD. The principal of Weslaco East High School is Dr. David Gamboa. Wow. That's right, it's Dr. David Gamboa. And the athletic director for Weslaco ISD is Oscar Riojas. We want to thank, of course, the athletic coordinators, which are Coach Burgett. And, of course, we want to thank everyone that has tuned in to tonight's broadcast, or this afternoon's broadcast, where once again your Wildcats had defeated the Chargers. Final score, your Weslaco East Wildcats 49, the Brownsville veteran Chargers 0. Stay tuned, because we have the post-game show coming up in just a little bit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Knapp Medical Center post-game show, where it is a victory for your Weslaco East Wildcats, winning by a final score of 49-0. With us now is Coach Mike Burgett to talk a little bit about this football game. I'm here with Mike Gonzalez. We'll ask some questions. Coach, your thoughts on the game, 49-0.
2020, that's all I can say. I know Brownsville vets came and played their butts off. Coach Cantu's a great coach. They came in a little thin today, and we knew that, so we took advantage of it. They're a great ball club. I wish them the best of luck next week against Pace. They're a class act. Playing Cantu, I think this is the third or fourth time. It's always come down to the end, and we're very fortunate to come away with the win like this.
Coach, you bring up 2020, playing on a Monday morning, 11 o'clock kickoff. What was the preparation like for this game versus a regular game, Friday night, Saturday evening?
It's a little different, waking up early and getting at school at 6:30 and getting ready for 11 o'clock game. But, the college does it. It's good for these kids. I think we got some college players on this team. I look forward to maybe playing Tuesday next week. You never know, 2020. But, it's always fun to coach these kids. I don't care if it's Monday through Saturday. I'm not going to say Sunday because that's a UL violation, but we're gonna show up and play no matter what day it is.
So where are we at now, Coach? 3-0 with the zone playoffs coming around. Are you guys now in for the championship game?
That is correct. That I just nailed it down. The kids knew that coming in. We're going to play next Saturday at 11 in the morning. We're getting good at 11 in the morning, so we're going to play Saturday at 11 down in Brownsville. I hope to see all our fans there. And then after that, we'll probably play, looks like McCallum Memorial for district champs.
Okay, so just to clarify, Coach, the game against Brownsville Lopez is next Saturday at 11 a.m.?
Yes, 11 a.m.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. One of the questions I want to ask you, Coach, is number 2, Javier Garza. One of the things you told me before the season was that we have depth at quarterback. We know Avery Bowen, and Javier Garza, and we have a couple of other guys. But the last couple of weeks, Javier Garza has really come on strong. I think he's really shown that, hey, man, you can put me in at any situation. Just talk about his play, how impressed you are.
Well, I don't only think he can play quarterback. He's a little boogered up right now, so he can play fullback, tailback, and receiver also. Good athlete. Don't like to talk very much, just like number 1. So good luck to you guys trying to interview him. But, quiet kids, they don't care. Put us in wherever you need and let's play. He's one of those guys who manages the game great. He knows all the signals. He puts the guys where they need to be, and, just a great leader. I'm glad I got him back next year.
All right, Coach, thank you very much, and we'll go ahead and bring those guys in.
Thank you guys, K. West, and good luck here.
All right, so let's bring in Avery Bowen. He's a senior here for your Wildcats. Avery, good game for you today. Tell me a little bit about this game. How does it feel?
It's good. We started off good in defense, and then the offense came through. Just feel like we still haven't played to our full potential, but we're getting there every day in practice.
Avery, you had to make the transition from Donna High to Weslaco East. How has that gone for you fitting in? Now you have 3 games under your belt. Do you feel like you're one of the guys now?
Yes, sir. Always have, but just the best decision I made with this team. Love to play together and just get W's.
Bowen, you actually had a big pass here. You had a couple of big passes. You even caught a touchdown. So you like what Coach Burgett has said? Just use me anywhere, whether it's catching the football or throwing the ball or running with the ball. You like that?
Yes, sir. He has a good gaming scheme for us. He sets it up, and we just get it done.
What about the offensive line? How awesome is it to run behind an offensive line like the one you have here? Even a fullback. You have a great fullback back there.
Oh, they block good. They run. Fuck, I messed up. They just block good. Wherever we need them to go, they just get us done.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate Avery Bowen, number 1 for your Weslaco East Wildcats. Congratulations. Big win for the Wildcats. Let's bring in Javi Garza, number 2 for the Wildcats. Javi, tell me about this game here tonight. How important was it for you guys to win, not tonight, but this afternoon?
Nah, it was real important. We had to get the win, We got to get district playoffs.
How much are you guys looking forward to that district championship game, which will be in December the 4th against McCallum Memorial? Always a big game. You got one more game in between, but just how good does it feel to be in a position you guys are in?
It's always good to be in a position to win the district championship, And shout out to the old line. None of this would have been possible without the old line.
There was a couple of runs that you guys had, whether it was you or Avery, where you guys were untouched because that offensive line does such a good job. How confident are you going up to the line of scrimmage every time when you see those big boys there?
Nah, real confident, We just got to follow those big boys and we get touchdowns.
And speaking of confidence, Coach Burgett has a lot of confidence in you. I mean, he spoke to me about you even before the season. Expected great things about Javier. He says that you have the most knowledge of the offense in all the quarterbacks, and so he feels like he can put you anywhere he wants. Just talk about, that must make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, it does. Berg's a great coach, and he knows exactly where to put us to get a W.
All right, thank you very much, Javi Garza. We'll let you go. We got to know you guys are going to get on that bus back to Weslaco East.
Thank you.
You got it. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at some of the highlights in this game because they came out scoring right away, did the Wildcats, and it was first quarter. Big run by Avery Bowen. Watch him right here as He gets some good blocking down the field. He's the type of football player, Mike Gonzalez, who can carry a load all the way inside the 5-yard line, as he does right there. Javi Garza, as we talked about right here, we just interviewed him. He was able to sneak it in to go up 7-0 for the Weslaco East Wildcats. Another big run, Gio Guerra. We talked to him a couple of weeks ago when the Wildcats were playing at home. Here he is, running with the ball. Talked about him on the pregame show. I'm sure he wanted to score here, but he came up with a fantastic run out of bounds there for the Wildcats. We continue on to the second quarter. This is a touchdown pass that Bowen threw to Omari Bowen, number 84. Bet they're related. They got to be related.
Got to be related.
Touchdown right there for the Wildcats, 14-0. Bowen, another big-time run up the middle there, breaking tackles on his way to the Memorial side of the ball. And then, what about Guerra up the middle? 21-0 Weslaco East in total command of this game. And then how about a little trick play here? It was, third and long here, or fourth and long for the Wildcats. A throw back to Bowen. Always has, a trick up his sleeves, does Coach Burgett. Always have a play there. That one led to a touchdown. And that made it 28-0. Wildcats leading at the half. More passing here. This time, Edward Villalobos. And this is a great catch that he makes right there. The coverage was there by the defender, but Villalobos able to bring that one down. That would lead to a touchdown for the Wildcats. David Trevino, the tied in with the catch, they're making it 35-0. Bowen would add another touchdown late in the game, and the Wildcats win it by a final score of 49-0. How about them Wildcats?
How about them Wildcats, Carlos? Coming into the game, I was a little nervous on how is the team going to come out, being that it's a Monday morning kickoff. Are they going to come out flat? Is it going to take them a quarter to get into the game? But no, they wasted no time, Carlos. As soon as they got the ball, they moved the ball at will. They got the first downs. They got those championship-like drives going, using the clock, the offensive line dominating, and then the defense making plays as well. The Barrera brothers, making big plays, and it's just a complete game all around by the Weslaco East Wildcats to secure the top seed in the West.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about the defense, but the defense played spectacular in this game with the shutout. No points on the board for the opposing team. And the passing game comes to life for this offense, showing that the Wildcats, they can run with the football. They dominate because of that offensive line, but they're also showing that they can throw the ball around too.
No question about that. Whether Bowen in the game or you have Garza in the game, and they have the weapons to throw it to. Once if you're able to run the football, then that opens up the passing game. That means that they have to load the box, and you're going to have man-to-man coverage. And the Wildcats did just an excellent job with the play calling. Burgett, making sure that the defense is off balance, and 49 points. So great job.
Yeah, that defense doing an outstanding job. They set up the offense in great field position all game long. In fact, there was one point where they started a drive at the 12-yard line. And they only had to go that many yards to get a touchdown, did the Wildcats. But that defense doing an outstanding job, led by Coach Guzman.
Yeah, and I didn't keep track of stats for this game, Carlos, but I would bet that the Chargers only had maybe 2 or 3 first down through the whole game. They got like 2 first downs at the very last drive of the game, but other than that, just a dominant performance once again by Coach Guzman and the staff against Brownsville Porter, almost 2 weeks ago, but the last game, and then now in this game, just outstanding job. And I think this team is clicking in all cylinders, and they're ready for that district championship. I said they clinched the West. It was actually the east side of 16-5A.
Yeah, they're on the east side of the 16-5A zone, so they're the zone champions. They will move on to play against McCallum Memorial. That game and time and date and all that will be determined. There's still one more game. They still got one more game in their zone to take care of, and that's going to be against Brownsville Lopez. That'll be this Saturday. Remember, it's already Monday. This Saturday, 11 a.m. in Brownsville. So there's still one more game. And then we also have another game. That'll be this Friday, and that'll be the Weslaco Panthers who will be taking on the Los Fresnos Falcons, and that game will be also for an opportunity to go to the playoffs, the UIL playoffs for both teams, Los Fresnos or for Weslaco High School. So still a lot of football to be played here. But that'll do it. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up this morning, or now this afternoon, at Bobby Lackey Stadium. For Mike Gonzalez, I'm Carlos Robledo. We'll see you next time on KWS.